Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
thank you all
right.
so much for
There we
joining us.
go.
We will see you next week.
Yeah, we'll
Let's
see you
go
next week,
ahead
guys.
and start rolling our test dice.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Punk already rolled hers, but that was
Oh, yeah,
before
with
we
the nat
started doing
20.
it officially. Yeah, so Punk, if you
Punk's a
want to do it
go-getter.
again, I will
I like
let
it.
you.
I shall do it again. I'll take a
So
mark
if you
in
got
on
a
that.
second nat 20, I would have.
That was almost a nat
Let's
20.
do
Do
it.
it again.
I'm gonna
Oh.
die.
Yeah, you will.
Not that rebel.
Hey, wait.
We'll
when
find
did y'all
out.
change y'all's... What the fuck did y'all change y'all's dice colors? I don't remember Jericho being that color.
Oh.
Jericho's
Oh,
always been that color.
Oh.
Speaking of,
I'm gonna...
hey Punk,
I thought mine was.
No, you're pink.
3.
Punkles.
This is a weird color pink.
So
What's up, love?
you weren't here last week, but look at the art. So great, right?
It looks good. It
I
looks very
know.
good.
Caitlin is amazing.
True.
Mm.
And on that note, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, welcome to War
It's
of the
me.
Shattered Sun, episode 42. I am your humble dumble master, the one and only pudding pastry farting tart, and with me I am joined by my lovely collage of esteemed colleagues, esteemed adventurers.
It's pronounced college. Thank you.
College.
No, I'm kidding.
Colleague.
Sorry.
Colleague.
No, Caligula was a... Wasn't he like a cheating
Caligula.
emperor or something?
Hey,
He was.
guys-
Yes.
The insane one.
guys, I'll be right back. I think the battery in my mouse just died.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
But we just started.
Who
Fuck.
achieved feats of waste and carnage during his 4-year reign. He wasn't even emperor long. He's just a dickbag.
No.
This was
Is there more than one Caligula?
probably.
Probably.
Uh,
But we are
if
joined.
it's the one that came after Tiberius, he's just a selfish dickwad who didn't last long.
But we
Like,
are joined by my lovely cast. Funkyard
Nerds.
Dog, Joe Mojo, that one Schmuck01, Wolfstalker16, who is currently away getting batteries for her mouse, and JFrost747. We are currently missing. We are currently missing CG, who is just running late. They will be joining us in a little bit, hopefully. But they should be joining us tonight. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? Everybody have a good day?
Happy to be here.
If you're not having a good day, who do I got to stab?
Stab,
Do it.
stab about 300 patients for sending me a lot of orders all at once.
I see.
Yep.
So,
That's a lot, but I'll do it.
I got
I mean,
it.
honestly,
What are
though,
you doing?
we are like that close to getting caught up on stuff. So
Hell yeah.
maybe.
But we also got to talk about Punk. Punk is back tonight after being away for
Right.
2 weeks. Because
Because life is a dick.
yes, that one.
Punk died for a bit, and
Yeah.
Punk
And we
did
have to
die for a
revive
bit.
luckily, CG knows Revivify.
yes,
Yeah.
thank God.
But what about CG? He's not here.
Well, he
No.
had to exchange his life force for Punk's.
Ah,
No, it's
a
supposed
soul
to.
for a
Why?
soul.
Sword for
Why?
a sword.
Someone's dying.
I
Was it worth
told
it?
them not to
Yes.
use the damn alchemist technique.
But no one wants to listen.
And of course, we had to talk to the weird little giant gate guy. Of course,
How
he's
dare
not
you
gonna
refer to me
take
that way.
anything.
Man, that's gonna be a real shame when you guys learn that you should have. One of you should have been a grave cleric. Oh well,
Uh-oh.
not my problem. Smile.
I'm not gonna lie. Great
Not
Cleric
my
was
campaign.
Great Cleric was my second choice behind Bard.
Grave clerics can fucking cancel out natural 20s.
Oh, I know, right? They are
Damn,
broken.
can they? God.
Yeah, they can.
Oh, they are deadly.
They can.
And he
They
was-
are absolutely brutal. But,
so what you're saying is, no, no.
but, let me pull up some music and we shall begin.
Yay!
Last time,
Oh.
as you all began to approach The last few days before the Asterios Winter Gala, you all took some time to relax and enjoy each other's company. In doing this, you all went out to a dining establishment known as Maggot's Home Kitchen, a lovely and delicious buffet place run by a proud and kind goblin known as Maggot. Later, Ravon received a message from his older brother Typhus, who requested his presence in ritual combat against rival House Kronika. You all went to Aramor, the capital of the Divine Isles, to be there for Ravon in resolving this affair. You met Ravon's siblings, his mother, and his dear friend Antony. You also met his opponent, Aegis Kronika, who initiated ritual combat for the hand of Ravon's sister Hellenesta. Through your cheers and many rallies, Ravon emerged victorious in his fight and honored his unconscious opponent. With that, we return to House Sionis, where you all have just sat down for a very expansive dinner. House Sionis doesn't get a ton of guests, or at least guests in an informal setting. And with that, and with the fact that Ravon has successfully defended his family's honor, Typhus has chosen to go all out. Vast arrays of meats and veggies, ample choices of the finest wines, and of course, a massive wedding cake-esque display of cheese wheels in the center of the table. Typhus stands at the end of the table. Ravon, you would recognize this as your father's seat. Your mother is on his left. Your sister is on his right. He takes a hand from each of them and he looks to the rest of you. We are going to offer thanks to our God. You are welcome to join if you wish. And then he kind of looks over expectantly at you, Ravon.
Ah, shit. Am I being asked to say grace at the dinner table? Fuck.
No, he's just asking you, or he's just expecting you to hold either your sister or your mother's hand, depending on what side you're on. Depending on who you want to sit next to.
No. Sis is a strong, independent woman. I'm gonna go with mom.
Okay. You take your mother's hand. And does anybody else wish to join the short prayer that this family is going to offer?
Sarah will.
Jericho will politely bow his head like someone in a Catholic church would do.
Same for Corey.
Glory man.
Now, reverently, being polite.
Diana will actually give a silent prayer to her own god, as, you know, obvious reasons. But
I wasn't sure if that was allowed or not. That's kind of the same thing that Sarah's doing.
okay. But Typhus sort of closes his eyes and he begins to speak in Giant, actually. So, Ravon, you're the only one who catches what he's actually saying. Typhus says, "As the Giants, we're the offspring of the Titans, and as we are the offspring of Giants, we, much like the great god Atlas, who carries the weight of the world on his back, we carry the legacy of the Titans on ours. Gods bless us." But the rest of you just hear something. Just hear whatever he's saying in Giant. But Ravon, that's what you pick up.
Got it.
Such a beautiful language. No.
He's essentially speaking Greek.
Ah, that is an interesting sound.
It's all Greek to me.
Yeah.
But after that, the family sort of separates. Well, they don't separate, but they all release.
Yeah, we get back to sitting and stuff.
Yes. And dinner commences.
Everything.
Hey, Jay Frost,
Yes.
do you mind checking your mic?
Oh, yes. Hold on one second.
It just feels like it's cutting out a bit, and I just want to make sure it's okay. But the dinner begins. You guys are welcome to talk about whatever, partake, and if you have any questions for the family, they are there for you.
Hello, does this work?
Yes, that's better.
My apologies.
You're
Apparently
good.
Snowball is acting up.
No, you're good. I was just letting you know. I wasn't sure if it was just on my end, if it was cutting out or not.
Nah, I got a feeling it's the Snowball. I'm gonna be chucking it out into the middle of a road.
Make sure it's actually broken before you do that.
I mean, chippy
it
eyes,
also-
chippy eyes?
It also could be your Discord sensitivity.
True.
Yeah, probably.
Noise suppression or one of those settings, because sometimes they like to cut
Oh,
things out.
It's probably the noise suppression.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes, the scene is yours.
I gotta double check something really.
From. Going to town on eating everything.
Ravon starts doing like the Goku-esque eating, just.
Just eating like a
I'm
goat.
just wolfing shit down.
Ravon, it feels very nice being able to have a properly like home cooked meal. Like the food you've been having is delicious, but it's been missing that little extra essence of home that you can only get from truly eating within the walls of House Ionis.
It was
A
missing.
tear runs down Ravon's eye.
Just
I'm
a single
full.
tear.
Also, there are a couple foods I would love to. I have an idea. If you would promise me, Tart.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna.
It's your
Yeah,
house. It's your
yeah.
backstory, man.
This is why I'm buying you a giant freaking cookie cake.
I won't say no to that.
Lucky.
Okay.
So much sugar.
Still worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got the pictures.
Okay. He's got pictures. Everybody, watch out.
Oh no.
Oh, and by the way, in case people have forgotten, we are currently down to 4 days before the Austerius Winter Gala. 3.5 technically, because it is now nighttime.
Oh no. So, would you say that it's almost the dawn of the third day, Tart?
Almost, but not quite. You all see Jericho looking ominously at the moon for some reason.
Yes, like.
Moon! Harbinger and looks at the moon and goes, I think I can hit it.
Yeah.
Totally can hit that.
Wait.
Yeah, I can take it.
Ooh, what is that? What's that last thing?
We're going to
That is all-
suplex the fucking moon.
That is a combination of beef, goat, and, well, beef, lamb, and I believe, if it's not pork, beef, lamb, and pork.
Wait, so that's just all meat?
That is all meat.
Fuck.
Essentially, they cook it on that spit and then just slice it down the whole hunk, the whole chunk of things.
I see.
And it rotates. It
Uh-huh.
rotates to keep
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I see. Yes. Above game, there's a large amount of Greek-styled cuisine in this meal. The
Yup.
the Divine Isles as a whole, and especially the Goliath families of the Divine Isles, take a very Greek aesthetic to them.
Baklava.
I want baklava.
Also, some lemon rice soup if it's there.
Lemon rice soup? We could definitely
Oh,
do
it's
that.
delicious. Damn it! Now I want to start cooking again.
Hey, babe, we need to go to Shapiro sometime, so no reason.
No reason. No reason, smile. Ravon, you
No
look
reason.
over next to you, and you do see that your mom does like to eat, like the rest of your family does. But you do see she's being a bit skittish with her meal. You can probably assume why.
Ravon will kind of look at her and mouth. Talk after dinner.
She looks at you and she sort of gives you a nod. She sort of
Nods.
takes her hand and she puts it like on your forearm.
Nods immediately. Goes back to shoving baklava into his face.
At that, she sort
Oh,
of
baklava, you nerd!
Baklava.
baklava.
Baklava. Okay, look, I am not cultured. Okay.
Sorry,
I'm
Like
Moroccan.
Ravon is.
Baklava.
Excuse me,
Fucking
my
nerd.
character would know how to say it.
Sorry that I broke my own immersion. Okay, I'm just gonna go now. Okay, bye.
Typhus sort of looks at your group. So, I'm sure you all have had quite a grand adventure in your travels together. Tell me some of the things my dear brother has managed to kill in the meantime.
No, not just me. Let them tell their own stories.
Yes,
Yes.
please. I would love to hear the stories of your greatness.
Speaking of which.
As you all
Typhus.
apparently are members of the Vanderhook Guard, which is, my God's incredible feat.
I've started a bar, fight or two. Of course, as she like puts down some baklava.
Or 2. More like 5.
10.
Not enough.
That's all he says. He just laughs.
Come, friends. Speak of your glories. Also, Typhus, can you pass me these wrapped olives? Those are really delicious.
Oh, yes, of course.
Emile just takes like 5 of them and just like shoving an entire burrito in his mouth.
Oh yeah, we all defeated that large spider thing that almost killed you.
Spider.
Oh yeah. You
What
okay?
is this large spider creature? Tell me.
Oh, how would you guys describe it? Was
Like nightmares had a fucking baby with lobsters. Honestly.
okay, yeah, fair. That was in Emberfell with the Orion, wasn't it?
The Orion. I'm not sure I'm familiar.
All those things. Oh, I forgot about those.
Typhus is sort of put down whatever he was eating and sort of looking at your group, like, not expectantly, but, like, curiously.
I mean, there was that. Oh! The werewolf! The werewolf! Oh,
Werewolf!
that one.
You all have defeated werewolves.
He was nice.
He was nice.
It was accidental transformation. Oh,
I see.
Dire wolf, actually.
Dire
Yeah.
werewolf. And I'm sure you all put him in his place, right?
Ravon actually suplexed him into unconsciousness.
That's just like my dear Ravon. He sort of puts a large hand on your shoulder, Ravon.
aww.
Which he can do since he's that massive, even though your mother is between you and him.
Oh, sure, because he's the firstborn. Just angrily eats another tomato. immediately snaps his fingers. Vampire thing.
Vampire thing. You have
Yeah.
a wonderful way with words.
There's that vampire thing in the flesh golem.
My god, the fucking flesh golem.
A flesh golem, yes. I remember the first time I fought a flesh golem. Oh, I reeked for days after that fight.
That one was actually more recent.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, who's saying this?
This is Ravon's older brother, Typhus. He is the eldest in the family.
Can I get an
And-
insight on him?
Sure.
And the
Yee.
penis.
What are you trying to insight?
Just a vibe check, because he's kind of coming off like a bravado asshole.
I got you.
I like Ravon better. This Sionis is better.
Well, this Ios is also bigger.
Yeah, he bigger than me.
19.
19. He is a bit of a showboat, but you get the impression that it's not him trying to oversell or even like belittle his brother's accomplishments. If anything, he's trying to connect with his brother. Now that his brother has been about in the world.
Ah.
Slowly taking another hero off of the plates.
Ah, I see you've been home. You've left home for 2 months now. Tell me your tales.
What the fuck? It's only been 2 months?
It's
Probably.
been 2 to 3 months since you guys since Ravon has joined your group. I would say yeah, I would say about probably about 3-ish months since you guys properly like in game began, and probably about 2 months since Ravon joined the party, give or take.
Joe.
I haven't
It
probably
all-
I don't
thought
know
about
if you meant
the
to say that in character.
I haven't thought about the passage of time as we've gone along.
Yeah. Joe, I don't know if you mentioned that in character, but Corey just kind of looked around the table and said, damn, we really have just been in one battle
Oh.
after another the last 2 months. Shit.
That was OC. Mostly because I
No,
got
I know.
something
I'm saying,
stupid.
though, she's going to look around and say that.
Oh, okay, sorry. Because I got something stupid in mind.
He does. He's messaging me about it. Yeah, he does.
Oh boy. Speaking of which, Punk,
What?
Ravon wants to toss a wheel of cheese at you, so you have some cheese.
Yes, Corey, because you weren't here last week, the group did learn that there is in fact a cheese room with a fondue fountain. You all have seen it,
Ah.
and you have partaken, whatever the word would be.
If this isn't spicy cheese, I'm going to throw it back at you, Ravon.
Oh, let's go. Can it be spicy?
Let me make a roll for it.
I would assume they would have one of just about everything.
Ravon, high or low?
Ah, shit. When in doubt, high.
It is spicy cheese.
Yeah! I'm gonna pass
91.
that shit like a football.
And Corey's just going to Is it unskin? What would you call it? Like, because there's like a peel, kind of. There's like the outer layer.
I would call it a skin.
Yeah. Yeah, there's.
I would say she unpeels a part of it and just starts munching on it. Yeah, this is. She just points to it. Like, yeah, this is mine now.
You watch
That's
Typhus
one wheel
point
of
over
shit.
at
She
you,
does like a
Corey.
2-finger salute. It's like, thanks, Ravon. This is mine now.
You watch Typhus point over at you, Corey, and he, with a hearty laugh, he goes, I like this one. Bring
Which
out more
reminds
of the spicy cheese.
Mm.
You
She's
see,
also very dangerous.
good.
Well,
I like that. And you watch as a couple individuals bring out more wheels of spicy cheese. And you watch as Typhus just takes one of them, breaks it in half with his bare hands, and just starts munching.
mm.
So, tell me more about your exploits.
Mm.
You all hear Diana go, Jericho's being oddly quiet staring at the moon, but I'm sure he would have plenty to tell you if he were. And you see she like snaps in front of Jericho's face, sort of in the mood.
Cool. Speak of
Babe.
your trails.
Babe, we've been through a lot these past months. I'm kind of spacing out too. She kind of looks down at her cheese and just takes another bite.
We did hold off an army in Dawnfeld. An
Immediately
army!
snaps fingers.
Wow! That's
Yes,
quite
this was
impressive.
before me. Oh, speak of the tale. Speak of the tale. Even I didn't hear this.
I gave that one guy an aneurysm.
Stop
You see-
punching cheese.
Typhus sort of looks at you, Corey, quizzically, like, with this sort of expression of, the fuck you what?
Corey's like mid chewing cheese, she takes one hand off the wheel cheese, like gestures to the nearest drinking glass, just kind of brings it up with what is it, shape water, I think.
Yes.
It's like kind of twirls it around. It's like kind of raises her eyebrows at him.
I see. Quite impressive.
Yes, they are quite. This is really good cheese. And Brabant just looks over to Typhus and he's like, they are battle hardened. If anything, I am sure they would serve the greatest, some of the best generals.
We did
Also-
also take down the Tanaroks and the Stockroom. And you see Typhus, like, his eyes go a bit wide. You all took down the Stockroom? The great dwarven battle machines? I didn't know they made those anymore. Huh.
I didn't even know what those are. Granted, I wasn't as studious as you, brother.
Well, Stockroom, my dear brother, is essentially a... Well, it's not as powerful as an iron golem. It's sort of a giant iron knight, capable of some level of magics. And it is no small feat to take that down, even as a group.
Looks over to the party, kind of wide-eyed himself.
He, looking at Diana, goes, consider me impressed. Can see my brother has chosen his allies very carefully.
Snaps fingers. Dinosaur! The thing.
A what?
Yeah. Oh,
A
yes,
dinosaur? You all fought a dinosaur.
Immediately, points to
And made it run away with its tail between its legs.
Flit and goes, that one turned into a giant snake. Managed to constrict it 3 times.
She can also
Yeah.
turn into a dinosaur.
She also summoned a giant snake into the thing's mouth.
Sounds like you all gave this thing a fear of giant snakes. Which, admittedly,
so.
after you fought a Flambeau Viper, I understand.
Way off in the distance, a Spinosaurus is currently having PTSD of
His
giant
nose is
snake.
bleeding.
He just sneezes.
She just has the nervous shakes.
Yeah. he wakes up in a cold sweat.
Translation: snake.
Well, if you all have recently undertaken work for the Vanir Guard, I assume you will be fighting many horrible and powerful creatures, and I will be here excited to hear your tales about your conquest and victory as you return.
Corey kind of tries not to sweat. It's just,
There's sort
Hey,
of
do you have any liquor?
Yes, of course! We have the wine, but if you prefer something stronger, I can fetch something for you.
If it's not too much trouble.
Of course. And you sort of, you see he waves over one of the servants, and he sort of he whispers to them, but he's a big dude and he's not very graceful. So you do sort of hear him go, "Bring us the good stuff." And he sort of flashes them a wink. Dwarven or Elvish? Both. Right away. And they sort of go off. A couple minutes later, that servant and a couple others bring out bottles of alcohol, like the strong stuff. And these are very well made bottles. Rovan, this is the good stuff. This is the expensive stuff that you guys normally break out for like politicians or like heads of other households.
Oh shit, I thought he was being facetious.
Eyes going wide. Eyes going freaking wide seeing this stuff. And it goes, oh, hold on. If we are doing this, we're doing this the right way.
Of course,
Let's
let
do
me
that.
get the
Servant.
gong.
The gong. What?
And you see
Oh.
Typhus put his hands on the end of the table. He stands up and walks over to a part of the room, which you all see has this large red curtain. And you don't really think anything of it because the other parts of the room, like the other windows, have curtains as well. But this is the only one that's shut. And so you see him grab the rope and pull it. And the red curtain goes up into the ceiling. And behind it is this massive golden gong. And he takes the, I don't know what you would call it, a hammer, whatever you would call it. And he looks over to Ravant. "Come, brother. You should ring it with your victory this day."
Hold on one sec. He immediately gets up, and just about drops a wheel cheese. He immediately grabs it right as it's falling, and just immediately starts eating the last slice of it. I'm taking some of this home. I'm taking some of this back.
Of course, take all you need. All of you, please. We have plenty to go around.
Looks to the group, mouths. He immediately mouths to them. Take everything of food we can.
Take all of it.
Take all the food. Grabs the hammer gong thing. Not the hammer. Hammer. Mallet thing.
We'll call it a hammer, just because I
Yeah.
don't know what the official term is.
It's something. Getting me mallet.
Stick with a big, like, circular thing at the end of it made of cloth.
I know what you're talking about.
Ravant,
Goes for the.
as you hit this gong, make me a strength check.
Oh boy, strength check.
Give inspiration, but I have none.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's go. Strength check. Disregard that advantage thing. I forgot. I
That
still had
one
on.
scared me, I'm not gonna lie.
Hits the gong. The gong hits back.
With
Sends
a
Ravant
24, you like take a step into it. Like you go at this thing like a baseball star, just and as the gong rings out, you all it just rumbles and rumbles, and you can feel the table in front of you beginning to shake, the wine and other drinks vibrating in their glasses. And as it rings, Typhus just lets out this almost like ungodly, inhumane, in a word, just a roar of, like, it's a roar, but you can tell, like, he's fucking pumped. He slaps you on the back, Rovan. Oh, it must feel good to ring the gong, brother, in this time of victory and celebration.
Yes! Screams out loud, trying to cover up his tinnitus.
Yeah! Me! Mom.
Meep.
Mom.
Meep.
And on that note, hello, CG, welcome.
CG!
CG is here now.
I'm here in the place.
You
Everyone
are.
had dinner without me. I'm hungry.
We are still in the middle of dinner.
No, everyone ate it.
Everyone ate. No, there's too much food for everyone to eat.
Yeah.
The party did get to retell of when you dropped giant snakes on a dinosaur.
That was fun times.
You gave a dinosaur PTSD.
So, hey, Tart.
Yes.
Can I do my dumb thing?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Anyway, so Corbin would like to slide on next to Helenesta and Anthony.
Okay. You sort of slide up, like, slightly behind them, but in between them, quote unquote, and they both sort of look at you. Oh, hello. Hello, dear friend. Corvin, was it?
Yes, Corbin out of the cure, bard of the wilds. You'll definitely hear about me soon enough. Anywho, so Helenista, Ravon had a really good showing, didn't he?
He did. It was wonderful to see my brother fighting so valiantly and, well, for me, frankly.
Yes, I feel that myself. I mean, I'm an older brother. I'm an older brother, and it can get a little crazy whenever someone comes in and demands something of your sibling.
Oh, I'm sure. How many siblings do you have?
Overall, about
One of Corvin's
99.
favorite questions.
Yeah, right. Overall, about 99. I'm number 77.
You see
total
Anthony visibly choke on his drink. I'm sorry. Oh, 99.
Yes.
Wow. All right. Wanted to make sure I heard that
Elves.
correctly.
Well, high elves live a long time, and well, you got to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so.
All right. So I'm just gonna cut to the chase, Helenista, and I'm willing to do a charisma check for this.
Okay.
I think you know what I what I want, and how about we go to someplace a bit more private?
You see Anthony again, his eyes sort of go wide, and so does Helenessa. First of all, make me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Corey's eyes are all so wide, just like looking at her friend, like, what the fuck are you doing?
To be fair, this is happening as like y'all are talking to Typhus.
I think she can't hear you.
12 natural 1.
Oh my god!
Natural 1.
It's always glorious when the bard rolls a natural 1 on a persuasion check.
Oh my
Corbin.
skull!
Ah.
It hurts from laughing.
I want it to be known that that's a plus 11.
I know, right?
God.
It's almost like they're nutty like that.
Right?
And just
Crazy.
one short of a nat 20.
I know, right?
How do I do this? How do I want to do this? You,
Oh no, it's hard.
Corvin, what's your passive perception?
13.
13. You see across the table, Ravon's mother, you see magic flare up in her hand. But before she can do anything about it, Helenessa just turns and slaps the shit out of you. You all see this.
All right, how much? All right, I assume like what, like 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
You're gonna take 4.
Ah, she was holding back.
She was holding back.
Looks. Did I miss something?
Like at this point, Corbin is just like rubbing his cheek, kind of looking wide-eyed. I'm sorry. I just wanted to hear embarrassing stories about Ravon.
You see-
Inciting.
Insight. She's gonna insight you as well. That's an 18 on
Corey,
insight
If we
to
all
make sure
hear
you
this-
aren't lying, Corvin.
No.
Are you
He is
lying?
telling the truth.
Okay.
He is telling the truth.
15.
15. I would say that's enough for you to realize that he is telling the truth, Ravon. Now, Typhus. Hold on. Okay, Typhus got high enough. Cool. It was gonna be a bad day for Corbin if Typhus rolled low.
Oh.
Oh no!
And that's the entire table gets thrown at him. Ah, shit.
And suddenly, the hidden greatsword underneath the table comes out.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
She kind of blushes a bit in her embarrassment. Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I thought you were coming on to me.
Your boyfriend's right here, though. I point towards Anthony.
He chokes on his drink again.
Ravon just looks over. I'm sorry, what?
She sort of looks to him, looks to you, Corvin, and goes, well, if we are speaking of embarrassing stories of Rovan. Corvin, do an insight check for me real quick.
Okay.
Slowly reaching for both Babushka and friggin' Tempest Bane.
5.
Okay. Don't worry about it. But she kind of looks to you, Rovan, with a smug look. And this is like her devious look that you've become oh so familiar with.
Gwyn's looking and mouths in
Ravon,
giant.
do
Don't
you-
you dare, you little shit.
Do you remember when you were, I believe 4 or 5, and you tried to suplex that cow?
Giant speaking directly to
Ow.
her. Don't you fucking bring that one up.
Oh no, please, please! I would love to hear this. As he's kind of like leaning in closer, hand in it, like his face in his palm, just like.
Go on.
Angrily grips cheese and starts breaking it in his fist.
You hear Typhus as well, just... Yes, that was a good one. You broke your leg in 3 places that day, my brother. Great, thank you. Thank y'all for reminding me about the map. I hadn't changed it yet.
Map.
Yes, you broke your leg, and then the cow proceeded to defecate all over you.
Oh, God. Or just looks on this conversation in horror.
Rovan is just...
Grace's face has now turned red as a tomato.
Did you say gray?
Oh,
This is not Curse of Strahd.
No, well, no, his face is gray.
Oh, I
like
got
skin
you.
color.
I got you.
Suddenly, Gray from Curse of Strahd takes over
Hello.
Ravon's face.
Funny enough, after I thought about it, Anthony does look a bit like Gray, which was completely unintentional.
It's great, though.
It's great.
I
Anyways.
hate you. I hate you both.
I hate me too.
I hate me too.
But, Ravon, as you're standing there eating cheese, you hear your mother angrily eating cheese. Your mother goes, "Let's not sully the dear name of Rovan, as we are celebrating his victory."
Madam, if I would be so bold, hearing the stories, the good and the bad, is actually sometimes a good thing. You would see the individual at the lowest of lows, and yet here they are at their highest of highs. It's a nice comparison, no?
Looking at
Persuasion check.
Looking at Corvin and mouthing, "You cheeky shit." Prepping a tomato to throw.
29.
Ah, son of a bitch.
29. Even with that, she almost beat you.
Oh,
She rolled high, but she did
Nice.
almost beat you. She goes, I guess so. And sort of takes a sip of her wine. Rovan, this is your mother now, Rovan.
He looks over and just goes like, "What the fuck?"
You
Like,
see,
he's throwing his hands like over to her, over back to Corvin, back to her, and just goes, "I'm just Mother! No!
Typhus's expression, absolutely harrowing. Typhus is worried. It is visible on his face.
Looks to
see.
Typhus and goes, "What? Oh no, please don't. Please don't. Please."
I remember when you were very young. And I remember... You may not remember this, actually. But I remember... as a child... Oh, I'm gonna hate this. You one time pissed inside your own mouth because you wondered how it would taste.
Immediately just... You watch Ravon immediately go to the table, pick up the reddest bottle of wine, uncork it, and just straight, like, chug this. He's just chugging to drink away the pain now.
She waits until you get to the very bottom of the bottle, and then she goes, "I'm joking."
Fucking looks Mom dead in the eyes and goes, "Why have you betrayed me, mother?" And there's just that facial look of disappointment, like,
Betrayed me, Fredo.
Oh,
Mama,
dear.
you have
She-
betrayed me.
She just delicately sips her wine.
Oh, don't you
Oh.
pull that Cersei Lannister bullshit on me.
Corbin will speak up. Oh dear, lady of the house, you truly have blessed me this day.
Throwing a tomato at Corbin.
Can I fucking dodge that? I mean...
Make an attack roll, Rovan.
Alright. 1d20 plus strength.
I have...
You're not proficient in tomato, so just plus strength.
Please land on fucking Anthony. Please land on Anthony.
Wait, hold on.
We'll see.
So,
We'll see.
Wait, hold on. So just make a normal strength check?
D20 plus strength, and that's it.
Okay. D20 plus strength. Oh boy, here I go tomatoing again. Mamma mia, that's a spicy tomato. 14.
Does a 14 hit, Corbin?
You know? Yes.
What?
Yeah.
He's a bard. He doesn't have that high of an AC.
I'm a fucking bard.
He has the lowest AC of the group.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
It hits you. It's just. It doesn't hit you in the face, Corbin, but does kind of hit you in the shoulder. And it doesn't like splatter. It more or less just kind of hits you and then like falls to the floor.
So, like, because of his strength, would it, like, kind of leave a bruise a little bit next day?
A little bit, yes. You take a single
Okay.
point of damage.
Alright. Prestidigitate my shoulder clean.
Okay.
Worth it.
Anthony looks to you, Corbin, and I'm gonna make a check. Hold on. Okay, I had to roll to see how Anthony felt about you. He looks at you and he goes, "Oh, quite the character, aren't you?"
I try and stand out.
Well, stand out. You certainly have done.
So, you two, he kind of just points to Anthony and Hellenista. You two
Oh, no.
are an item.
He starts chugging his drink. Like you see he like goes for a sip, and then you just see he just kind of doesn't stop.
I will take your silence as a yes.
Hellenesta speaks up. Our business is our own. You don't need to worry about it.
Fair.
Ravon, standing next to your mother, you can see she has a bit of a smile on her face, listening in on this conversation.
Would I be wise enough to know what the fuck's going on? Or am I
Make an
idiot?
insight check.
Let's find out!
Pass,
We'll
please.
find out.
Please nat 1, please nat 1, please nat 1.
Please not 20. Please not 20.
16.
Perception check from Hellenesta. Oh, that's a nat one!
Yes!
Are you fucking kidding me?
So as you look over at Hellenessa, you look over at Antony, who is still continuing to just down this glass of wine. You can see he's actually finished the wine. Is more just sucking on the glass at this point. And Hellenessa kind of looks over at you, and kind of realizing the jig is up, she just flashes a wink at you, Rovan.
Ravon actually goes wide-eyed. Just sits down back at the table, grabs another bottle, and starts chugging the whole bottle.
To be fair, Rovan, he was like a brother to you.
Picks up another tomato.
I am going to, as this is beginning to get to be the good stuff, Rovan, I need you to make me a con save.
Oh boy, let's do it. I want to get sloshed.
Rovan's gonna get lost in the sauce.
Where's the fucking last song? 23.
Oh, did you see how it teetered
Yes.
on that 2
Yes.
for a
Two.
second?
I know.
You're
I was
fine.
actually hoping.
Oh,
22 or 23, you're fine.
I'm going to need many bottles tonight.
That's all we all, brother. And you see that Typhus has 2 bottles in his hand. He hands one to you. He sort of puts it in your hand. He uncorks the one in his other hand and clanks his bottle with yours, and he just starts drinking. It's like a celebration, friends. Please partake, dine, wine, whatever the phrase is. I'm gonna enjoy this bottle right here. We are happy to have you.
Yes.
You know what? My mischief has been managed. I will definitely join you.
bitch.
Yeah.
Corey kind of looks over Ravon. Ravon, you know what we gotta do, right?
Kinda want to insight that.
You hear Diana visibly next to you, Corey, go, oh no.
Babe, don't worry, it's fine.
What did you have in? Wait. Punk, what languages can you speak?
Common, Druidic, and Primordial.
Damn
And
it.
Celestial.
Oh, okay. Switching to Celestial. What did you have in mind?
Sarah wants Steve to drop.
What? Did she speak Celestial?
She does?
Oh shit, nice!
Celestial's just
Corey
lots of
grabs the
singing.
bottle, and then grabs the bottle next to her, and then like clanks it on the table in front of her, and just looks him in the eye. Drinking contest.
Let's
Now you
What's
are
on-
speaking my language.
What's
Let
on-
me go
what's
get
on-
the
what's on-
let me go get
Oh,
the
doing
contest kegs.
puts on the baby hat. Let's go.
Jericho is definitely going to join in. He's
Oh
gonna
shit,
say
Jericho can speak Celestial too? Fuck yeah!
Hell yeah.
no,
Oh.
no, but he sees bottle and context clues.
You
Yeah,
really?
I'm gonna
that's
say you
fair.
don't need an insight check for that, Jericho.
Nah.
Yeah. All right. Today's episode, the gang gets sloshed.
Hey, chat.
Yeah.
Drink responsibly. But
Please drink
Drink
responsibly.
after a couple moments, Typhus comes back, and he has 2 kegs, 2 like he's essentially carrying barrels, 1 in each hand, and you see behind him 2 servants each carrying one, like just barely able to lift it.
Oh shit. Goes to help them.
And the 4 of you begin this drinking contest as you all start drinking from these massive barrels of this delicious, albeit very strong, Goliath wine. And I need all 4 of you, Typhus included, to make me con saving throws.
You're not including Sarah in that, are you?
What's up?
You're not including Sarah in that, are you?
No.
No.
Okay.
19.
I just sneeze. Hold on.
Gesundheit.
No, it's gone.
Oh my god!
Oh, Jericho! No!
That is to existence!
Let's see if I can nat one myself too.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes!
Opposites.
Come on, Dice! One time I want to fail you.
I really
Well, I
wanted
mean-
Corey to win and impress the Giants!
To be
And-
fair, this is your wine, Robot.
Damn it!
True. I was gonna
We're
give.
going-
I did think about it. I was gonna give Ravon advantage. Now it doesn't fucking matter.
Going hard in the motherfucking paint.
Actually, I would not give you advantage because you are already getting pretty sloshed. But regardless,
Yes, I am.
Typhus also got a 19. So,
Shit.
so you all watch as the three of them begin to just start drinking. Ravon, with the embarrassment that this night has held, you're like the first to go, and you get like halfway down this barrel before the rest of the group is able to. And you all watch Jericho as he picks up this barrel, a bit lagging behind. And Jericho, you watch the lid of the barrel pop off completely and just drown you in wine. It goes all over the floor, and you do catch on to it, and so you are able to like put it back down and make it stop, but about half of that barrel is just on the floor now.
Shit, call Jericho Jennifer Lopez because he on the flow.
Typhus looks over and goes, "Ha ha ha! Oh, you like to party, Jericho? I see. I like you. I like this group."
Mom's probably looking on in horror, like, my
Your
floor.
mom is pinching the bridge of her nose.
Yep, it's Sunday dinner, alright.
Damn it, Corey was so close. So close, damn you, Ravon!
Hey, you are keeping up, which is impressive on its own, Corey.
You are!
The Rovons.
Damn you, Sionuses. Fuck you both. Wait, how did Typhus do?
Typhus got 19 as well.
Ah, hey!
Hey.
Eh,
That being said, he did roll lower on the dice than you did.
oof.
If you all wish to continue, you can, or you can stop to assist Jericho. Who,
Stop.
Jericho, your scales have a bit of a purplish tint to them for the moment.
Ah, we made him sneaky.
Ah, yes. 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 I am no longer a blue dragonborn. I am now a purple dragonborn, and I spit what? Venom?
Whatever it entails.
Question, what does a purple dragon spit?
I don't know.
mostly
Don't worry
nice.
about it.
Isn't it acid?
I don't.
No,
I-
not acid. That's green.
Purple
don't
isn't
think-
an
Facts.
official dragon
Purple
color.
Yeah, it's
dragons
not,
exist.
True.
yeah,
Poison.
technically flavor it as like a blue or like a red, but
No, it's green. No.
It just spits the hottest.
I'll tell you what a
distracts
purple
alive.
dragon spits out. Turtles. Anyways.
Turtle breath.
Bonus points to whoever can pick up that fucking reference. Anyways.
Damn. I have to look that one up.
So, are y'all continuing, or are you helping Rovon? Or
Continuing.
Jericho?
We have
Temporarily
Sarah
pause to
and
help
Diana.
Jericho and then drinking again.
Wait, what happened to
Hey,
Jericho?
Tart.
Did he fall?
No, he got half of it spilled onto him.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Tart.
What's up?
Yeah, still party. I'm good to drive.
You know, that's a good point. Make me another con save, Jericho.
ladies and
Ah,
gentlemen,
Don't put him behind the wheel of the wagon.
Come on.
do not drink and drive, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
one. Damn it.
Seriously, do not drink and drive.
13 is not good enough.
Alrighty, let's go. Round 2.
The rest of you, go ahead and make me con saves. Oh, Typhus! The Sionis brothers rolling really high.
17.
17.
Nat
Oh!
20 for Typhus.
God damn it.
So Typhus, with the hype of everything that's currently currently happening. Just full, just drinking. He makes it to the bottom of the barrel, and he sets it down. No, you know what he does? He does like the beer can thing. He takes it, he just crushes it against his head.
Mom's
Wait,
probably looking up like, that's a barrel, you idiots!
I was gonna say, is this a barrel or like a bottle of wine?
My dear boys.
Do a kickflip, Rovan!
If the two of you wish to continue, you can. You got one more stretch until the end of the barrel.
Come on, Corey. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, I don't know if I feel so good. I better check the brobble.
Brobble?
Oh, no. Well.
Second place isn't bad.
Okay. So you all watch as Corey and... Sorry, I have to sneeze.
It's insight.
You all watch as Corey and Rovan continue, and Corey actually manages to make it to the bottom first, and then Rovan, you, by the time you get to the bottom of the barrel, are like completely out of breath, and you have to, like, you come out of it like,
oh god,
Dude.
the acid reflux after you do like 12 shots of vodka.
yeah, you make it to the bottom of the barrel just barely. You have now reached the point that you feel like if you drink any more, you may just instantaneously vomit. Typhus comes over and puts his big hand on you, Corey, and goes, I like this one. As I said before, it's not every day I can watch somebody out drink Rovan.
Good, kid.
Throws up in a
We're
hole.
Oh, never mind.
Oh no, go ahead.
Corey's just gonna look at him with like a smirk on her face. He's like, "Oi, hands off. I'm with her," and just points to Diana. And she, like, looks
Of course.
Hey,
Wasn't my intention.
Babe, you look cute.
You can see Diana has like this expression of like regret, but you can tell that she's also happy. But she's just kind of got this expression like, oh god.
Oh, you're
Oh,
a drunken mess,
jeez.
but you're my drunken mess.
She's currently thinking, oh god, fuck, do I love that woman.
Aww.
My
She's
wife
got
has
that-
that thought every night.
She's got that look of, oh, I really don't want to have to deal with this, but I'm still happy for you.
Yep.
You're a champion. But I'm so wondering how we can change your life decision.
You're an idiot, but you're my idiot.
And on that
What the
note, the night continues as a night of merriment, food, wine, and a lot of wonderful stories that not only your group shares, but the Typhus and his family share. Well, mainly Typhus, because, you know, Typhus likes them both a little bit. But eventually, you all go to bed. There's enough rooms in the manor for you all to stay. And the next morning, you guys all wake up for a lovely breakfast in House Sionis. You guys can, if you wish, spend a bit more time here in Airmore, but eventually you will have to return to Dragon's Rage. But the decision is yours.
So, hey, Tart.
Hey, Joe.
So, before Corbin would have settled down for the night, he would have sent a message to Ara asking, you know, has she been to the Divine Isles? It's actually kind of nice out here.
You would get a message back saying, yes, it's quite lovely. I recommend you try some of the wine there if you haven't. It's wonderful, actually. you can find Goliath wine, I do recommend.
Make some mental note.
Ravan, you know that the Sionis family in the drinking contest were doing Goliath wine. Wait, did I say Ravan or Corvin?
No,
Ravan, you said
he would have made a mental note to snag one of those bottles.
Got you.
Because I assumed that that's what they were drinking.
Yeah.
Like, I highly doubt they were drinking like something like Everclear or some shit like that.
But yeah, decision is yours. Oh, go ahead, Chmak. You were talking. I accidentally cut you off. Please continue.
All I said was what's the wrong number? Whoops.
Well, again, you all can spend some time here in Aramore if you wish. You do all know that this is the place, the birthplace, quote unquote, the hometown of Esmeralda Silverstone, who you do know is in town. So you all can go speak with her if you wish. You can even explore the town, do a little bit of shenanigans, do whatever, or you can go back to Dragon's Reach.
How hungover is Corey and Ravan?
Ravan is very hungover. Corey, you're a bit hungover. Not as much as Ravan, but a bit.
Yeah!
So how about this Jericho?
Oh no!
Jericho is pretty much on the same level as Ravan, as Jericho literally drowned in a sea of wine.
On my head.
Typhus is looking a bit rough as well. Typhus comes down. Oh. Well, we all had quite a bit of merriment, didn't we?
Corey's gonna clap him on the back. Bam! Yeah, we sure did.
Indeed, little sister. And he sort of flashes you a big fist bump.
Fist bump! Yes!
Make me a strength check, Corey.
Oh no.
I would offer you advantage because this is cool, but you are hungover.
9.
9!
Good share my number.
9.
You know, even with his massive strength, he almost rolled lower than you.
Damn it. Almost.
Yeah, he almost. But
Almost.
you both are hyped in the moment, but it's a bit lackluster as you both are a bit hungover. But you get the message across. It's like one of those like playful like fist bumps, like kind of like half-hearted. The soul is willing, but the body is scrawny and weak. The body is scrawny and drunk.
Give me fucking food and more spicy cheese, please and thank you.
Oh, of course. No meal goes in House Sionis without wheels upon wheels of spicy cheese. And or regular
See
cheese,
why
for that
Ravan
matter.
has this problem.
Problem.
Yes, it's hereditary.
It can be a problem because he wolfs it down whenever he sees it.
Ah, good.
I mean,
like a true Sionis.
I mean, you've seen the cheese room. I would assume that that's been growing for generations.
It has been in our family for centuries.
So,
God.
So, what you're saying is that you're a family of cheese moguls?
He sort of thinks on that for a moment. Kind of.
God damn.
Like, I just assume, like, in the cheese room, there's like this giant portrait of like the family's first ancestor, and he's just got like a goat next to him.
Ravan's great grandfather, Cheddar Sionis.
He was very sharp.
Son
Tart,
of Gouda Sionis.
Tart, hear me out, Feta.
Feta Sionis?
Damn
Fuck,
it.
I should have thought of that.
Nice.
That's canon
I know
now,
that-
by the way.
Oh,
I know feta is not
Let's
in
bring
elote,
together.
but damn, does it make me want elote because feta crumbles very nicely.
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
it
does.
does. It does.
Dude. Actually, I won't say that. Never mind. We're on the internet. Anyways.
We have a Discord. You can post it.
We'll see. But you all are treated to a wonderful breakfast, and it's... If you all have seen... For anyone who's seen Avengers Endgame, the scene where they're eating with Hulk in the diner, and he's got, like, the giant bowls of, like, sausage and eggs and such.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you're looking at this moment.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah.
Just these
Goliath hang over
absolute
here.
party platters of sausage, egg, toast, oats, cheeses, just everything you can imagine. And in this moment is, especially for the hungover people, is glorious.
Amazing.
You all have a
Truly
wonderful meal. And as things begin to wind down, what would you guys like to do?
See if Corbin could procure a bottle of said Goliath wine.
All you would have to do
Ravon.
is ask. They would give you one.
Yes,
Ravon will wait for a moment to pull Mom off to the side to have a talk with her.
Okay. You manage to pull her aside as the group is sort of preparing to leave. Yes, my darling.
Forgive. Was too drunk last night to be able to talk to you about this, but Mother, what happened?
We don't know. All we know is that he got a job from some mysterious benefactor, and he said he would be home in a few days. He would handle it like any other job, but he just hasn't returned.
Do you know the specifics of the job?
I don't. I wish I did. Wish I had more information for you, my dear boy. It wasn't
even a letter?
the absence that made me fear his fate. It was the lack of word from him. Normally when your father goes out on a job, he sends messages, informs us as to his progress, but this job, we got nothing.
And to have a letter, anything, from,
Nothing.
if not him, at least the employer.
He took all papers revolving this job with him. I really
Please keep
do wish I could tell you more, my boy.
Please keep in touch with me. Make sure that if there is a way we can communicate, make sure to. And if you find any information, let me know. I will try to keep my sources
Of
open
course.
as well.
I've myself have tried to contact him several times, but to no avail. And you can see as she says that, her eyes begin to well up just a little bit.
Pulls Mom in for the hug. The deep hug.
She doesn't cry, but she does sort of break a few tears.
Real deep hug now.
Yeah.
Real deep hug.
I will do my best to let you know what I can, but I mean, I'm as much in the dark as you are, my dear boy.
And
Does anybody else have any other business in House Sionis before you guys leave?
Can Corey grab Typhus?
You can, yes. What is it, little blue friend? Corey, was it?
Yeah.
You have made me proud to call you friend, Igor. I hope you know that.
Hey, she just reached out for a fist bump.
Make a
You
strength
too.
check. He'll make one as well. Oh, that's better on his part.
Fuck me, a 3.
He does it. He puts his fist against yours and he like kind of pushes you back a few inches. You just sort of you feel your feet slide on the floor.
Chop chop, real smooth.
Wasn't ready. Ha, you got me. Hey.
You take good care of my brother, all right?
I will, but while we're here, he's big and he's loud like this family, but he's a softie. If you're trying to connect with him, I don't know, maybe try and get him away from the group or something.
He sort of thinks about what you say, and Ravani is a bit off to the side. You see he looks over and he looks at him and he goes, yes, perhaps you're right. But you all are busy, but I will do that another time.
I would do it now just because we have a tendency to run into things that get our asses kicked a lot.
You think so?
It would also give him shit to think on when he inevitably does get injured in some way, because we all do.
Kind of looks back again. Yes, perhaps you're right. And he walks up to Ravan. Ravan! Typhus walks up to you. He goes, Rola, can I speak with you a moment?
Of course. Yeah. Let's go, Mom. Hug. You might want to at least, enjoy a little bit of practice. Go. Fresh air and all that. Check on Helenesta. Also, make sure her and Anthony aren't,
She sort of gives you a gentle...
Dude!
No! What? Not that kind! Not that kind! Make sure they're
That
not
was
doing
a...
hanky-panky.
That was an S-tier punk squeal, by the way.
Make sure they're not doing the hanky-panky, not that other stuff, you degenerate.
First base only.
First base only.
Okay, that's... Never mind.
To answer that one, madam.
Fucking
Shut
your mom
up.
whispers. Fucking your mom whispers into your ear. Oh, well, I hate to say this, but you're an uncle.
Surprise!
Oh.
She sort of looks at you, Ravan, and she goes, perhaps I will. And she walks on over to the breakfast table. You can see she starts grabbing herself a plate of bacon, eggs, a little bit of oats. There are like the biscuits and gravy. Which, fuck, I'm making myself hungry. Shit. I should stop talking.
Thanks,
Tart,
Tart.
you're making us hungry, and I'm
Yeah.
I will eat the biscuits with grape jam, not the gravy.
biscuits with
That's fair.
cheese and gravy.
There we go.
But
Shit, now I
Ravan, your
want
brother
cheddars.
sort of takes you. He takes you out back. He actually like takes you outside, and you can
Oh
feel.
fuck, he's got the shotgun.
I was about to make that joke, damn it!
Sorry, brother. It is not you. It is actually you, though.
Don't worry, Ma. No. Don't worry, Mom. He's my brother. I'll put him down.
I'll do it.
That one too!
literally cuts 5 minutes later. He's standing on a hillside with a sword in his hand. Robon's missing both of his legs and one arm, on fire, screaming, "I hate you!"
I didn't hear no bells.
Typhus,
bitch,
where's
come back.
Ravan? Who? But he takes you out back. It's not terribly late in the morning. You can feel the gentle morning sun on your skin. You can see the dew in the grass in front of you. And it's just a very nice morning. He puts his hand on your shoulder and goes, Brother, I want you to know that I'm very proud of you. And I'm sure our father, wherever he is proud of you as well.
Ravon will kind of well up a little bit in the eyes, and he'll just look at Typhus and say, "Hey, it means more to me than you'll ever know, brother." Pulls him in for a hug.
Pulls you in for a big hug as well. Go ahead and make me a strength check.
Ah, shit.
Let's see if you beat him.
He's beating me. He's beating me.
Yeah, he beat you on the die.
Ooh.
Oh.
But it's a good hug regardless, and he sort of, as you both pull away, he has both hands on your shoulder. He goes, "No, I want you to do me a favor. And the next thing you kill, I want you to shout at the top of your lungs, in the name of House Sionis, we smite you, bastard creature." Or whatever you fight. It doesn't necessarily have to be a creature.
Considering my track record, I'm sure it will work. But in the meantime, kind of pokes him in the chest. You do your best to ensure that this family is kept well. You are now head. And you should keep at least an eye on Hellenesta and, of course, Anthony.
Yes, I didn't know that was going on, did you?
Neither did I! Honestly,
I'm glad it wasn't just me. Okay.
Yes, to be fair, I thought Anthony was,
Virgin?
kind of nods real heavy.
I did as well.
He always seemed like a quieter boy.
Yes, a prude, in fact. But it's good enough for Hellenesta. That's good enough for me.
I'll take Anthony over the other one.
Indeed. Ugh.
Actually, not that I think about it. And Ravon actually goes into the thinker. What would their children look like? Would they be big humans or just more petite Goliaths?
I would expect the long golden locks like their father.
Kinda just looks up at his cut hair.
That is a cursed image, and I don't wish to think about that, frankly. I don't wish to think of any
I am not ready to be
fraternization between House Sionis and House Kronika. Disgusting.
Ugh.
But I will
Ravon
make good
just
on my
pukes.
promise, brother. You just straight up all over the floor.
And literally goes over and accidentally pukes into a lit brazier.
It actually, like, the flame goes down a bit. I will get someone to clean that.
Oh shit. I am sorry, ancestors. Immediately he looks back. Oh, speaking of which, are you yourself representing the house at the gala, or are you not going to be able to make it?
We're going to see. I do believe I should be at the Winter Gala, but I have to make sure we have no other arrangements, as this is a bit last minute. But I do believe I will be there.
Immediately just gets up, hugs brother one last time, goes back to the friends, kind of pockets
Before
a couple
you
wheels of
go,
cheese.
he does sort of place his hand on your shoulder one more time. He goes, and I will make good on my promise. I will extend an olive branch to House Kronika.
Thank you.
Of course. Come. Let us find Hellenesta and, I guess, Anthony. He says sort of sarcastically, so that you may say goodbye to them as well.
Mm-hmm. Gonna also make a pit stop at the cheese room and pocket a couple wheels.
Okay.
How big are your fucking pockets, dude?
I have a backpack, you know.
You said pocket.
Pocket
can mean-
backpack. I mean, backpacks are just bigger pockets, right?
It'd be a pocket of holding.
Pocket of holding? The
Why
pants
is
I'm
that not an
holding.
item?
The pants I'm
Pockets
holding.
of holding.
It's actually a spell, believe it or not.
Is it
Are
really?
you kidding me?
Yeah,
let's
it's
watch.
called Wrist Pocket.
I haven't heard of that.
It's like a level 2 spell that's basically like when street magicians do the my card thing and make it appear out of nowhere.
Oh, it's a
Wild
critical
Cards?
role spell.
Yeah, it was the one.
Oh, it's a Dunamancy spell.
Yep.
I see. Alright, cool.
Future plans for that spell.
Mental note. So.
So Emily's pocketing at least a couple wheels of cheese.
Any
2 spicy, 2 Gouda, and 2 feta.
Any last minute business with the House Sionis before you guys set off? Going once?
Nope.
Going twice?
Nah.
Okay. You all reconvene one last time at the gates of House Sionis. Typhus, Helenesta, Antony, and Ravon's mother are all there. You all say your goodbyes. Helenessa gives you a big hug, Ravon, and goes, "Till the next time we see you, brother. Hopefully you will bring a little lady with you home next time."
Can I just...
Can you just what?
Kind of just blushes a little bit and goes, just don't become a mother too soon. I don't want to be an uncle.
He sort of elbows you in the stomach.
Whack.
You know me better than that, brother. Antony sort of comes up. Ron, it was good to see you again.
You too, friend.
Sort of.
Just
Go ahead.
Just don't do anything too crazy.
Kyoko coughs.
I'm part... Excuse me. I'm part of House Sionis. You really think nothing crazy will happen? You have been away from home too long, friend. And he claps you on the arm, pulls you in for like a bro hug. The entirety of the family goes around and says goodbye to the rest of you all.
Yee.
And you all wander into the city. So now the question arises. Do you guys want to explore the city, spend a bit of the day here, then go back? Or do you want to just go back now? If you want to go back now, you have two options. You could contact Theon, Reno, whoever, or you can go speak with Esmeralda, who does know you are in town.
Can we explore the city before we go back?
You guys want to, yeah?
It'd be nice to see Aramore.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's do some urban exploration.
Okay.
Sightseeing. We're gonna be tourists.
Okay.
Most of us.
Are you guys gonna look for anything specific, or are you just kind of walking around looking at everything?
Good question.
I mean, I assume just like kind of walking around while Ravon's like got drunk there, suplexed that guy.
There's a good art museum here. There's a nice little bit of metal work there. There's the Colosseum. We were already there.
You guys, Rovon is sort of walking around giving you guys sort of a tour of the city. And you guys, as you are looking around, see that there are lots of temples in this city. Like, lots of temples. Like, there's a good number of temples in Dragon's Reach because, you know, Diego Dea is there. But as you're looking around, there are not only a lot of temples here, they are all very intricate and well designed. None of them are super big, but they're all decently sized, and each one of them looks like it's been made with a lot of love and a lot of thought behind it. You guys see temples to pretty much every god you can think of.
Corey kind of squeezes Diana's hand. Did you want to explore any of them?
Well, I have the Echo Dea waiting back for me at home. frankly, it's a bit nice to just sort of step away for a moment, you know? I've been so busy the past few days, it's been a little hectic.
Yeah.
Can excuse me. Can Flit hear this?
Yes.
Okay. She's not gonna do anything yet. She's gonna take that nugget away for later.
Okay. Diana also goes, just kind of a shame that we now know that none of them mean all that much. I mean, yes, they're all symbols that give the people hope, but I mean, we know the truth. Flit, you hear that as well, I will say.
Okay.
I mean, there was always that possibility. We just happened to know.
Yeah. Just, I don't know, discouraging?
But you do know that there are some there.
Yeah?
Maybe
Yeah,
not the ones you thought, but they are still there.
I guess so.
Do
Just
any of us
weird
also
to hear
hear
this. Let's see. Let me check everyone's passive perception. I would say the only one who hears this is Jericho.
Ba-dum.
Whistle, whistle, whistle.
So, no.
Yeah. Actually, there is something I would like to see if we could all do as a group activity.
Okay.
Tart,
Yes.
with this being the Divine Isles, and yes, there's the temples, there's the manors and the palaces and stuff.
Lots of museums. There's no shortage of things to do in the city.
Awesome. Shit, I'm kind of torn between. Do we want to check out a couple museums and stuff, or like go free for all?
I will say, by the way, that the architecture on really all of the buildings is very nicely done. Beautiful marble. There are lots of columns in the streets. Sort of, I mean, again, if you ever seen like Greek architecture, it's very similar to that.
Neat.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what? Screw it. Let's go have a little fun.
Oh boy, fun.
Are we doing a group bonding exercise?
We're gonna learn the most important thing in the world, besides the power of friendship. Knowledge.
Yes, you
Yeah.
are having fun. Roll initiative.
Ah shit!
Bitch!
Ah shit! The Artemis and the Apollo priests are fighting again.
Oh
Over
no!
who
A
calls
book
dibsies
golem walks
for the
out.
sky.
A wine golem.
Yo, don't joke about that. I would literally kill
Hey,
him to make that.
Zagman.
Hey, Zag!
Wineomancy!
Hey, man. Zagman. Listen.
So what are you
You
taking
like
the group
wine
to do,
gol-
Rovan?
Shit. You know what? Is there any zoos?
Yeah, there would be a zoo.
Let's go to the zoo.
Zoo time. You guys go to the zoo. There is a zoo in town, and it doesn't have a ton of like exotic creatures like the menagerie did from two sessions ago. I don't know why that was so hard to say. But there's a good number of animals. It's a lot more basic though than what you've seen. Or then again the menagerie. But it is a zoo, and zoos are always fun.
Oh wow! I don't think I've seen anything like that before. Points to like a deer or something.
We've eaten deer.
You have eaten deer, that's true.
It's true.
Wow, I haven't
Okay.
seen anything like that before. It's just a fucking penguin.
I mean, that's not wrong.
Would there be a penguin?
Let me roll for it.
Wait a minute. Hold the fuck on. I just realized something, and I
Platypus.
need to. I need to
Platypus,
look it
back
up.
to that conversation.
Give me 1 second, Tark, because there are 2 things.
There is a penguin, but as you get a bit closer, you realize that the penguin, as it opens its mouth, you can see it has jagged, serrated teeth inside.
What the?
Dire penguin.
So,
What the hell?
Dire
gonna ask.
Pingu.
It's also not very cold in their enclosure.
must be one of those
Dire
South
Frenchie.
African ones. I was about to ask if its name was Frenchie.
It's called the
Oh,
French.
Hon, 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 hon.
Whee!
Wah! The penguin just does like circular hand motions, going, "You didn't see any."
There's only one penguin.
It just
Penguin for some reason.
She just looks at us and goes, "Wank, wank, bitch," and just walks off. I'm still proud of that one.
And she waddled away, waddle, waddle.
Till the very next day, bum bum
Give
bum.
me
bum,
schmuck.
ba-da-dum.
Flit. As you are sort of looking around, you do see that Corey and Diana are over looking at monkeys.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Another kind of monkey again.
And Corey, you hear Diana go, "I dare you turn into that monkey and get in the cage." In the paddock. That's the word.
Diana's showing a mischievous side.
Diana, the
Haven't
real
you ever wanted to
MVP.
just hang out with one of Flit's monkeys?
I would laugh if it's the actual monkey.
Those were apes.
Okay, but
Oh.
regardless,
But I mean, if we find like
Actually,
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 pick another animal besides monkeys, and yes.
She starts looking around.
An
Tar,
orangutan. No.
Yes.
Tar, I have a quick question.
Yes.
I'm gonna send a picture of an animal because there's an actual D&D stat block for it. I want
Okay.
to know if it's in here.
Okay.
Is it a fucking zebra? Or a
Bigger.
goose?
Bigger.
I'm
Elephant?
concerned.
Bigger.
Depending on what it is, I may use it for this. We'll find out.
what
do you-
is a
what do you
zebra? What a horse with stripes.
think? No shit.
Moo.
Other horse, not a
they're-
donkey.
Here you
They're
go.
actually a lot meaner and harder to train than a horse.
God, no.
Oh, come on!
J Frost, do you see the size of that? That literally would not fit.
In a zoo?
It's a zoo. It's not the ocean.
He sent you a picture of a motherfucking kraken, didn't he?
He sent me he sent me a dire whale.
No, sperm whale. It's actually a sperm whale.
Oh, it's just a sperm whale? Well, still,
How the
that's
fuck would you get a
huge.
whale in a zoo?
Yeah, no,
I
that's not
mean,
fucking here.
look now.
Aquarium.
To be fair, look, the city of Aramore is literally right next to water. Okay.
But Corey,
Wait,
Diana looks
wait,
over.
An underwater aquarium. Let's go.
An underwater zoo, also known as an
Yeah,
aquarium.
All right, fine. If not that, there is at least one other creature, and it's small.
Well, while you're thinking on that, Corey, Diana looks over and you see that there is a petting zoo. And Diana, with this look of glee, sort of pulls you over and goes, I bet those kids would like it a lot if they had a playful little blue lamb to play with.
It's her eyes suspiciously at Diana. Now you realize if they pull on my wool, I'm gonna kick them, right?
You can see that her lighthearted smile turns into a laugh, and she goes, "Don't kick them too hard. They're just kids."
All right. It depends on how mean they are about it. If they try and pull like they do it on purpose, then I'm gonna kick them in the face. If not, I'll just game for a leg or something.
She, while smiling, sort of rolls her eyes. Corey, do you turn into a lamb and get in the petting
Yes.
zoo? Okay.
Beep beep.
You see, as the kids begin to see this little blue lamb running around, like, bashing into the other lambs, you see a couple kids are like, "Whoa! Why is this one blue? That's weird. I like it." And one of them sort of runs over and starts petting you, Corey.
No.
Nyah.
Oh.
And then
Wiggles the little bobtail that lambs have.
It does.
I would like to. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I would like to walk up to Diana.
Okay. Do you want to do this in the secret check? Because I think I know what you're doing here. Or do you want to do this here?
Yes.
Okay. We'll be right back. Hello.
Hello. So, Flit's gonna walk over to Diana, having noted what she said earlier.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Diana.
Oh, hi, Flit.
Hi. Where's Corey? Oh, right.
She's right there. And you look over and you see Corey has this ever-increasing crowd of children around her.
Hey, I wanted to tell you something.
What's wrong?
What you're doing at the Agodea, your beliefs,
Uh-huh.
they're not in vain.
Sort of gives you a quizzical look, tilts her head a little bit. What do you mean?
How do I put this? What Nicholas told us? There are other people who say he's wrong.
Other people? Like who?
Like Reno.
Reno said Nicholas is wrong about all that?
She nods.
She begins to sort of think to herself, and she goes, well, I mean, Reno has been around the longest. I mean, if anyone was gonna know, I suppose he would, right?
He would. And he told me in confidence, but I couldn't see you sad as you were just thinking about that, and I felt like you had to know.
She sort of smiles and she puts her hand on your shoulder and she goes, thank you, Flit. It means a lot to me.
Flit smiles. Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better, at least.
Yeah, I feel a lot better. Guess I have a bit more prayer to do, huh?
Maybe you got some catching up to do.
Yeah, maybe. And then you look over as you see Corey kick a child in the leg.
What are you doing to that child?
And then on that note, we'll go back.
a torpedo.
Hello.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's amazing.
So,
Hey guys,
hello.
Hi.
what y'all talk
Hi.
about?
Don't worry about it.
We totally were planning our next underwater adventure.
So,
We totally weren't planning on massive heresy.
so as this conversation is going on with between Flit and Diana, Corey, you do kind of notice that they're talking a little bit, and right as you're like, "Oh, hey, Flit's over there," you feel a pull on your fur. Not hard, but enough to where you definitely feel it.
Ah! She kind of looks around. Fuck was that?
Make me a perception check.
Eight.
It was the child right next to you. The problem is that there's a group of children around you.
Ooh.
Ah! Kind of bounces around a bit.
You accidentally bouncing around, you accidentally kick a child in the leg.
Oh god.
Not hard, but enough to where the child like stumbles back. Like, ow!
You're dead like a kid.
Corey kind of stares at the child, wiggles the tail again.
Corey, how long do you stay as a sheep to play with these kids?
About 10 minutes.
Forever.
About 10 minutes? Okay.
Forever and ever and ever.
No.
As some of the kids begin to dissipate and go play with other animals, you find a moment to where you can warp back, like transform back without anybody really picking up on it.
Mm-hmm.
You go back and meet with Diana and Flit. Are you still there?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
just watch it down.
Okay. So, only one victim. That's pretty good. You're getting better.
That one was an accident. Only
Oh,
one
an accident
pulled on
too?
me, I think.
Oh, wow. I'm so proud of you.
I mean, I don't hate kids.
I know.
They're just weird.
They're just
Fuck them
weird.
kids.
Fucking weird, man.
Kids are a bit weird, I
Yeah.
suppose. And then you see as she looks over, and you both have high passive perception. You see she looks over to this little blonde boy, and she sort of lingers a bit too long, and then you see her smile slowly begin to droop. But she sort of shakes her head and she goes, "Well, where to next?"
Can Ravon pass by them?
You guys see Rovan. Rovan, upon your discovery, you come up to these three extremely giddy. I would assume.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gup, 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 gup.
But what?
I guess we're going over
Grabbing all three in a bear hug and running with them.
here. When he lets us go, Corey kind of holds on to Diana's hand a bit tighter.
Aww.
She knows.
She knows.
What? He is actually also going to hold on to your hand.
She squeezes both of your hands.
Aw.
And Ravon brings you three over to the seal paddock. And you can see that there's a lot of water, a lot of rocks, a good number of seals. Just all sort of vibing, doing as they do. You see one, it looks like it's got like this weird like brass, like, I don't know, it kind of looks like an instrument, but not really. It's spinning in circles. You're not sure what he's doing.
I see what you did there.
Don't worry about it. You don't see
I
anything.
love him.
My god, it's like they're water dogs.
One's just probably like, what? Is one of them like slapping their belly, like doing the whole.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god,
That's
this is
nice.
great.
You can see one is like scratching its back against the rock, so its head is like going all over the place.
So, like, is there one that's about to get fed, but the 1 inch, like the one taking care of it, kind of retracts it and just sinks its head into its body.
Yeah.
Those are always.
You can see that the caretaker is actually a halfling with a bucket of fish. Corey, I see you. Yeah, you all spend some time hanging out by the seal enclosure for a bit.
Kind of looks to Flit and goes, "Can you translate what they're saying?"
Flit, you
Flit
cannot
looks-
in your current state translate what they're saying.
Flit looks back to Rovan and holds up her hand with the ring. No.
Oh, there's actually sad. There's like there's a whinge of sadness on Ravon's face.
Now, I will say,
Did Corey hear that?
yes. You're right next to Flit, so yeah.
I mean, she leans over looking at him. I mean, I probably could.
Perking back up.
I'll head over this way.
Yeah, just a reminder, Flit does have the ring on. Yeah, I was about to say, because, just a reminder, Punk, Flit has the ring on. Oh,
yeah,
right.
No divination.
Yeah, so Flit has, I don't think Punk was actually here when Flit decided to attune to the ring. So Flit
right.
is officially attuned to the ring, so Flit does have to go step 60 feet to the side for Corey to cast the spell.
I did give a summary of what it does.
Danke.
I like you.
So,
God, what are they saying?
Corey, there is
What are
a
they saying?
cacophony of voices coming from this enclosure. In fact, just all around you as you cast Speak with Animals in a zoo.
I mean, yeah.
You hear from inside the enclosure, fish, fish, give fish. You hear one that sounds like it's blowing raspberries, just as it's like trying to blow into this instrument, quote unquote. It's the one spinning in circles. The one scratching his back is like, oh fuck, oh god, yes, oh fuck, oh right there, yes. You can hear two of them are having a conversation. They're like laying next to each other, not moving, and one's like, nice weather we're having. Yeah. Hey, did you hear about Tony? I did hear about Tony. Real shame. Yeah, he still thinks that keeper is gonna give him fish. Yeah, poor guy. He'll learn eventually. Or not. I don't know. Well, I'll get fish, but not until later. Yeah. What time is it? I don't know. It's almost fish time, I think. Oh, sweet. And you see them both sort of begin to lurch up, and they go up to where the halfling is.
It's about fish o'clock.
It's about fish o'clock. Now, Corey, as you sort of tune out and start listening to the voices of the other animals in enclosures around you, you hear some you hear the birds talking with each other, like, oh fuck yeah, seeds! Yeah, these are good seeds. Hey, how's Ron doing? Oh, Ron's a fuck boy. I don't like Ron. Did you hear that he asked Becky? He gave Becky a yellow. He gave her a what? You son of a bitch! And you watch them fly off. You hear, Corey, you all hear an elephant across the way, like trumpet, but Corey, you hear, hey you guys! Hey you guys!
Hey, you guys! Aw.
Hey, you guys!
Hey you guys!
Corey
You
will
like
tell Ravon.
jazz?
Corey will tell Ravon what the seals are saying, by the way. It's like point at each one as they're talking.
Still looks at them like giddy as hell.
Corey, you get sort of interrupted when you hear a loud as one of the seals just yawns. But for the rest of you, it sounds like the seal just making his noise.
Just a long note.
Yeah.
And that one was a yawn.
It is adorable. I must have 3 of them. I will have it one as it is.
You see one of them is sitting on a rock and is going, "Hey! Hey! Hey! Hey!" And he's doing like his seal bark. And he's actually
What's
looking
he
up at
looking
you
at?
guys.
Corey will look back at him and bark back. What?
You're blue! And then he runs off.
I mean, it's a seal, so it's more like he flops off.
Yes. Also,
He's
it just now occurred to me, I don't know.
Fuck you!
I don't know if seals are colorblind, but
Good question. Let's find out.
let's find out.
Yes.
Give me 1 second.
Let's find out. Oh,
Distinguish between blue, gray, and green.
Uh,
Yeah, you could see blue.
Yeah,
Oh!
nice. Flit,
They can.
even though you're a bit further off to the side, you can sort of hear the things Corey is saying. Just by the way. Diana sort of points at one who's just like on his back. What's that one saying? That one's dead asleep. You can hear him snoring.
He is conked out.
Oh,
He's snoozing.
he's snoozing?
Alright,
Yes.
hear me out.
Yes,
They're like a little slide area.
they do.
Because if so,
There is a slide from the top of the rocks all the way down to the pool in the bottom.
referring to this.
Oh,
gift.
I see what you mean. There is not one of those.
He's
there's
not sliding.
There's room to slide, but there's not a designated area like that. Corey, you see one. You see the one at the top, the first one with the keeper, with the halfling caretaker, gets a fish, and then he flops off to the slide, gets on the slide, and with the fish still in his mouth, he slides down going, "Whee! Whee!"
What's he saying? You kind of cut out.
Yeah, I'm trying to say it, but Discord's not picking it up. Whee! He's just saying "wee."
Whee!
Whee! Discord. I think it's because I have
really
noise suppression
fun
on.
time. That was having a really fun time. He's saying "wee."
I love it. I love it.
Alright. You guys spend a good chunk of the midday at the zoo, a little bit into the afternoon. What do you guys do now?
Up to you guys. I already did a thing.
She said we're leaving the zoo?
You guys, yeah, you guys are there for a few hours, and then you eventually come to leave the zoo.
Are there any events at the Coliseum?
Not currently.
Flit would like to just walk around town and just kind of like perhaps pick up on local chatter.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Boy, here I go listening. 24.
You're a bit of local gossip, like, did you hear that Becky cheated on her husband? No! You hear people talking about the fight from yesterday between Rovan and Aegis. You hear a lot of people talking about, like, their plans for the day, talking with other people. It's a lot of friendly banter, a little bit of gossip, a little bit of still leftover hype from the day before. Nothing terribly interesting, but it is kind of nice being able to just hear the sounds of the city as you walk by.
Flit smiles a bit, just enjoys the people watching.
Flit has found a new hobby. Smile.
people watching.
I feel a lot better about being in public now that I know I can't be spied on.
You do hear Fled at one
Us.
point. You do, with your perception check, you do see two women. One of them sort of points over at you and goes, "Wow, look at her scales. Those are beautiful. Oh yeah, lovely. I've seen a lizard folk like that. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous."
Smiles a little bit more. Then thinks for a second. And just kind of looks over at Toshi. They're talking about you and me.
Shit.
Toshi sort of crawls out onto your snoot.
That's adorable.
Lem.
Mlem.
You guys pretty much spend the rest of the afternoon walking around town, seeing the sights. Rovan, you show the group a couple of places. You all find this nice little bistro for lunch. It's just a nice afternoon. And then eventually, Corvin, because I did see Joe is not here, but I did see that he suggests this. Corvin would state that we should probably go speak, that you guys should go speak with Lady Silverstone
Agreed.
to get sent home.
Nods in agreement.
You guys walk on over to the palace.
A gold boulder.
What was that?
Goulder.
Oh wait.
Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. I just now put together what you said.
Okay.
I didn't quite hear it at first, and then it clicked with me. I was like, ah, yes, I get it.
Surprise!
Surprise! But you all sort of go through the same situation you did the day before, where it doesn't take you much effort to go and see Lady Silverstone, who sees you all come in and goes, "Ah, welcome back. I didn't know you were all still in the city."
Yeah. I wanted to go check out some stuff.
Seeing the sights, I understand. And how are our friends enjoying? How are you lovely individuals enjoying our fair city?
I'm sorry, I missed the last bit of that. What was...
How are you fair individuals enjoying our lovely city?
There's a lot of wine and cheese around here.
There is. It is a big part of our culture.
Mhm.
You can see she is actually sort of... She's not drinking, but there is a bottle of wine. Or not a bottle, a glass of wine off to the side.
Liquid cheese.
Liquid cheese. Just a cup of fondue.
Yeah, Joe, what's your cup of cheese?
Cup of fondue in one of those fancy glasses with one of those dippable, like, oh goodness, like, it's like a little dippable meat on on one of those tiny toothpicks.
Yeah.
Foot will look on over and just go, does that mean that if wine is such a big part, does that mean that you guys are much better about dealing with the after effects of wine?
Yeah.
Yes, we certainly have remedies for it. Why? Why do you ask? Did you all party a bit too hard yesterday? After
looks over-
Rovan's wonderful victory?
Looks over to Ravon. You need to get better at your drinking wine skills then.
Shippy us.
Esmeralda sort of gives a light chuckle. Well, I'm sure Mr. Sionis had plenty to drink after his wonderful victory.
Thumbs over to Corey. She outdrank me.
Really? It's not every day someone outdrinks the Sionis. Corey, she looks genuinely impressed.
Yeah. So I think,
Oh, that's right. I forgot Punk had to step away for a moment as well.
yeah, she had to get food.
Yeah.
Foot will look over to Jericho. Not as impressive as Jericho. He was literally swimming in wine.
Oh, I'm sure.
Slaps him on the back.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was
Welcome to Flit throws everyone under the bus.
He was
Yeah, I
practically
know.
drowning in it, says Flit.
Damn.
Hey, I was actually intentionally trying to make you guys look good, except for Vaughn. That was just fun.
Okay. See you, Flit. You.
I see you.
I see you.
I see you, lizard girl.
Lizard Gordo.
You know,
We'll move heat lamp 2 inches to the left when we get back home.
Flit, asleep in her actual human person bed. Why are you moving the lamp?
You must suffer.
You know, I wasn't really much for wine, but I must say, you guys really good about making cheese. Wow.
Thank you. We have the finest crafters here. I'm sure if you were in House Sionis, you had probably an, well, extreme amount, I would assume. House Sionis are definitely cheese enthusiasts.
I thought it was just Ravon.
Oh no. The entire family is like that. One time I had your father, Ravan. We had a lovely dinner here in the palace, and he cleared out my stock.
That sounds like dear dad. And he chuckles, but he's a little quiet when it comes to that.
She looks at you and she goes, "No news, I assume."
He took all the information about this job with him.
It's not only
No idea.
odd, that's out of character for him.
He asked if they will keep me in the loop. If you find anything, I would be grateful.
I will. Truth be told, I actually have people looking out for him. So far, nothing. But I do have people looking for him, and I will let you know as soon as I learn something.
Nods.
As well as your family. Typhus is in here practically every day, begging to know.
Keep an eye on him. He's good, but this is the first time he's actually had to step up.
He's doing well, I must say. Surprisingly so.
Agreed.
He's always been more of a warrior than a politician, but he's doing his best in his father's stead. For those of you who just came back, your group is currently speaking with Esmeralda.
Okay.
I assume you all came here to be sent back to Dragon's Reach, yes? Or did you have other business that you wish to discuss?
I think we're mostly just wanting to go back to Dragon's Reach.
Above game, does anyone oppose?
Corey was just gonna ask Diane if she had anything she wanted to ask her.
Okay. Do you want to do that here, or do you want to do that in Dragon's Reach? Unless I misunderstood.
Is Miss Silverstone coming back with us?
No, she's just going to be sending you guys back.
But yeah, I said Corey was gonna ask Diana if she had any questions for Miss Silverstone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I misheard the question. My mistake. Diana goes, "No, I'm alright." Good, in fact. Silverstone sort of gathers you all together. Glad you all enjoyed our fair city, and of course you are always welcome back, and if the opportunity presents itself, I would love to have you all as guests here in this palace. But, for now, you all must be heading back, and I have business to attend to here, but I will see you all in a couple days for the gala. Should be a lovely party.
Agreed.
I'm excited. Corey kind of looks, gives her like a hesitant smile with a thumbs up.
That's Pug seeping into Corey, because all of my players are worried about this party.
Mm.
Yup.
Yeah, Corey's also just like, fuck, my girlfriend's important now. Shit, I'm gonna embarrass my girlfriend. Oh no!
Fuck!
Ah, shit. Fuck, shit, fuck.
That and for good reason too, Tart.
Smile.
I mean, that's what the lessons were for.
What lessons?
Yeah, right.
All those low rolls.
Right?
She sort of looks over your group one last time and she goes, I see. Well, I'm sure you all will do fine. But until then, and she casts a spell and you guys are warped back to Dragon's Reach.
Ah, snap.
We go wavy transition.
Yep. To move things along just a little bit, just to make sure we have enough time for the rest of the session, we are going to cut that there, and you all spend the rest of your night going over the the rest of the afternoon / evening, going over the lessons one last time, and then you all eventually come to a long rest. And that is where we're going to take our break, as we have 2 days left until the Asterios Winter Gala.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! What?
We're gonna die.
Maybe. We'll find out. But I have a couple people to thank as we go into our break. Let me change the music to something different. Let's go for this one. Yeah. As we go into our break, I need to thank Punkyard Dog, Wolfstalker16, and Dre Frost 747 for the hosts. And I need to thank the Sandman for the 100 bits saying, so fun fact, I looked up Purple Dragon and it is a thing in the Forgotten Realms. It's known as a deep dragon. Its breath weapon is psychic damage.
Oh. Oh, that's right. They're the Illithid dragon variants.
Oh my god, yeah!
And they're terrifying.
They
Fucking
roast
yeah.
you!
For anyone wondering what I was referring to, I was referring to the gang known as the Purple Dragons from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
God damn it!
Oh, okay.
I thought somebody would put that together. I thought, of all people, I thought CG would put that together, but nobody said
No,
anything.
my mind went elsewhere, and I'm gonna link where exactly it went.
Okay.
Wait, oh no. Ah, I see what you did there.
I see.
Hold on, I'm not looking.
I'll
Let me
tell
see.
you.
Oh!
Ah!
5-star?
I didn't think of that.
To be fair, there's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
But we are gonna take our
Millions.
break. We're gonna get some water. We're gonna get some water. Gonna drink our legs, and we will be back in just a few minutes.
Legs.
Legs.
Hi, guys.
Howdy.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. I'm dad.
God damn.
I also am
Hey.
tired.
I
Joe,
can say that. I
Yeah!
can say, yeah, I can make that joke.
Yeah!
You can. You are a dad.
You are a dad. You're a dad.
First day of work was
Boogie, boogie.
interesting.
Hectic.
Oh yeah, you got a new job. How was it?
Yeah, same though.
You both did.
Yeah.
How was it for the both of you?
Well, I spent 4 hours on tech support.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oof.
Oh no.
You okay?
I'm fine, but certainly took a bit out of me. Also, I kept on waking up every hour last night.
Ooh.
I saw that.
Dude, join the club. I could not sleep. My legs hurt so bad.
Sorry to hear that, Sarah. I heard that you got a bad case of sunburn.
Yeah. It's bad. Give me a second.
Lots of aloe, lots of cold showers.
There's
Old
this,
rags, really.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. I hate that about any time I have to set an alarm. My brain does not go to sleep well enough if it knows it has to wake up at a certain point.
It's like, oh, well, we only have this long to get this amount of sleep.
Yeah,
No, not
especially,
even
like-
that. It's just like, huh? Is it time? Did I miss it? 3 hours to go. Ugh.
Yeah, especially like say if you've been in between jobs for as long as you have, you've probably been going to bed at like a certain time, and now here you are waking up earlier than what you've been used to these past few months.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
definitely.
Because that messes
Ooh,
with me
big
over the
oof.
weekend. Oh, ooh. Ah, yay.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, it's not that bad, because, like, well, first of all, it's going to get a lot better next week, because I only actually have to train in the place that I'm going to for a week, and then I'm just home.
Shit. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, you're at an at-home job?
Yeah, they're training me there, and I'm going to be working remote.
Hey,
Nice.
congrats.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We were talking about that actually at work, and it's like, it's become a lot more common just because the reason that people weren't doing it for businesses was because they had no infrastructure for it to set up and support it. And then COVID rolled around, and now they have all of the infrastructure for it.
Well, I will give this virus a lot of crap. Still angrily looking at my Rolling Stones tickets that now became worthless.
Aw.
I mean, to be fair, some people actually majorly benefited from from the pandemic. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's been a lot of performers a lot of local performers who have stepped up to their to every kind of stage, or I'm gonna mention wrestling again, like especially with like AEW, where they're big stars now.
Mm-hmm.
They would have never been recognized any time else.
Honestly, and the fact that a lot of local joints and businesses have gotten as much love as they have. I mean, hell, we have a drive-through theater. Well, drive-in theater. And it was on last legs. Now it's practically filled.
Yeah, we got one down the street from where I live that it was struggling a bit, but I think they're doing somewhat decently now. I knew summer of last year, they were the host of a drive-in Metallica concert.
That's right, I remember that happening. Didn't they sell out on tickets everywhere?
Yep. I think they were like $120 a car.
Yeah, hell no. Even I wouldn't pay that.
I mean, I technically did pay that for cheap seats to see them the previous spring, but let's not focus on that.
Goodness gracious.
Also, I had family come into town, so I didn't even have a time to myself before immediately going to dinner, and then immediately, well, not immediately, obviously, coming into D&D. So, yeah, I've been kind of on my feet all day.
Yeah.
Hi.
Ouch. Smoky no.
I'll probably wind up crashing like the second that D&D is over, to be honest.
Don't blame you.
Hopefully you get good sleep tonight, love.
Mm-hmm.
Some good sleep would be nice.
I know after this, I'm gonna run down to Shake Shack and get myself a double order of some chocolate shake.
Shit.
Seriously, CG. Joe, we need to schedule something for this summer.
Maybe. Shit's kind of getting crazy.
Everything all right?
I mentioned it previously about my current situation. Also, work was becoming, fucking.
Yeah, no,
It's
no,
becoming.
I getcha.
Uh-oh. CG's
Oh,
CG's
oh
net
shit.
just went out.
CJ, no!
Damn it. Okay, give me the defibrillator.
Do you want the one next to the Tesla coil or the one with the Pikachu on it?
Ah, screw it. Just give me the car battery and some jumper cables. Just give me the car battery and some jumper cables. But give me the Pikachu
Okay,
head.
Best we have is a golf cart battery.
That's fine. We'll make do.
What is fucking Pawn Stars?
Maybe.
Best I can do is $2 for the holy fucking grail.
Bruh.
They would. They fucking would. They think it's like
So
a cheap prop.
I'd be so pissed.
I'd be upset.
Imagine you're an actual living Templar and you want to keep this goblet safe, and you know this would work, and they literally devalue it to $2, and you're just like, motherfucker, do you know if you drink out of this, you will literally be fucking eternal youth?
The best I can do is like 5 cents. Look at it. It's got all kinds of blemishes.
Hello, I'm
But-
back.
Hi, CG's net went out.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's what we just said.
Uh-oh.
Big oh.
Well, we will wait for him to come back before we start. Ruh-roh.
In the meantime, I just had a horrible thought about Choggy if a accidental half transformation occurred.
Look, bruh. He can join me in the afterlife. It's all cool.
Do you want him as option 1 or option 2?
Joe, how's it feel to be the only player character in Curse of Strahd that's died?
Like, I'm just stoked that my bros will always remember me.
Now we will.
But
Smile.
Oh,
Oh, that was
big
fucking...
freaking oof.
Look,
And of course you would have the Helix shell.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, he was like, okay, what's something that Crest would never forget? Like, would like keep on him. I'm like, conch shell. No, Helix shell. Because of, memes.
Praise
Helix.
Lord Helix.
Exactly.
Hello.
Yes.
Welcome back.
We're remembering the fallen.
Crest.
Never heard of him.
Ah, I see.
God, bro.
Oh, even God
Wait.
doesn't remember.
Weak.
Would a god remember someone who had been eaten by a false hydra?
I would assume so.
Would
would
they
assume so.
would they be able to see past that effect?
I mean, it's a deity, so...
I mean, let me put it this way. You guys were rolling against its ability. A god would just natural 20 every.
Oh yeah. Shit, you're
Yeah,
right.
that makes sense. No, but I told Jay Frost and Wiley this story. CG just messages me out of the blue and goes, "Hey, I have an idea. I got this idea. You want to be a part of it?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah." He's like, "Okay, I kind of want to give. I got this idea for this character idea." I'm like, "All right, give me just a second to go through my bucket of fucking backups."
Jesus.
He had the second most boring backstory I have ever written.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
Alright. Now that CG is back, we shall do roll call. CG!
Who?
Jay Frost.
R.
Joe.
What's up, bruh?
Bonk.
cool.
Sarah.
Here.
Schmuck. Schmuck.
It appears as though they are muted.
Schmuck is still away. Alright.
Yeah, BRB for them.
We shall wait a moment for them to return.
I have gone down a D&D rabbit hole.
Which is a real thing now that you can play as rabbit folk.
I know. I
You're
have
at
literally
14?
been. What's up?
No. There's an Unearthed Arcana that makes you play as like a rabbit person.
Yep.
Oh my god, everyone's gonna be goddamn Mirko.
Please
Yeah.
no.
Kinda.
Please no.
Rabbit folk monks, why not?
Hell yeah!
I'm still okay. Look, only if I can use that channeler class with a Dampfire, so I could play as Dio.
Ronnie J.
Oh,
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello, love. Welcome.
You alright?
You okay?
Is you good?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just I'll tell y'all
Okay.
after stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
when I'm back. So we're good. Let's go.
Okay. We shall now continue. The next day. 2 days left until the Asterius Winter Gala. You guys are sitting around for a wonderful breakfast. And a guard, a castle guard, comes in holding a letter. And he goes, Miss LeBlanc, there is a letter here for you. Kind of looks over. Oh, okay. Guard brings it to her and hands it to her. And you all can see that this is a letter with a beautiful seal, wax seal, of a ram horn. Or a horned ram. Well, are all rams horned? I don't know. But it's of a ram. That's what I'm getting at.
Thank you.
We gotcha.
I don't know why. Rams apparently are a freaks of nature to me or something. I don't know. I can't talk right now. Hold on. I can't English properly. Anyways, she opens up the letter and she begins to read it. Let's see if she reads it to the group.
Does she read it?
Actually, she will not read it to the group. Not yet, at least.
Ooh. Okay.
I will say the two people sitting next to her are Corey and let's see who the other one is. The other one would be Jericho. If you two wish to try and look at the letter, you can make a perception check. You don't have to.
Alright,
though.
Tart. What do my dragon eyes see? Perception, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is a 14. What do my dragon eyes see?
You see, it's not a very long letter, but the words are a bit hard to make out. As you're trying to do this without it looking like you're obviously looking, you know? You're trying to do this subtly.
Yeah.
Dude, does Corey need to try and do it subtly?
I would say yes. As it is an active activity of, well,
Fuck
active
me.
activity of...
Oh
It
no.
ain't- No, you can't tell.
Shit.
Diana,
Can I read her lips though if she's like reading it like
she's not mouthing the
Sure.
words.
damn it?
After
Damn.
after
Girlfriend's
a
too smart.
moment or two, she sort of sets the letter down and she goes, "Wow, that's interesting.
You okay, love?
I think so. Here, let me just. I trust all of you, so let me just read it out aloud. Dear Starlight, I'm struggling over how to begin this letter. It has been many years since we left you in the care of the kind folk at Hope's Peak. Kind folks at Hope's Respite. Respite? Man, what is going on with me right now?
I had
Take
so
a
much
drink.
wine earlier.
I was gonna say, just
I got lost in the sauce
back,
during the break.
Wow.
in through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe.
I got too involved in the cheese wine. Anyways,
Woosah.
gonna restart. Dear Starlight, I'm struggling over how to begin this letter. It's been many years since we left you in the care of the kind folks at Hope's Respite. Respite. I've always had trouble saying that word. Back then, it was a difficult decision for us to make, but I hope that you will come to understand why we did what we did. Your father and I have found ourselves in Asterios, and we discovered that you are not only in Dragon's Reach, but you are a member of the royal court as well as in line for Archpriest. Your father and I can't express how proud we are of you and your achievements. We will be in Dragon's Reach for a few days to attend the Winter Solstice Gala. If you'll have us, perhaps we can meet up and reconnect over lost time. Your parents, Lana and Broderick Balhorn. And then she sets the letter back down. So, yeah, that's a thing.
What were those names again, Tart?
I've put it in a lore drops. Lana and Broderick Balhorn.
Elton?
What was that?
Oh, Balhorn. Oh.
This feels convenient. A little too convenient.
I would agree. Except you can see she sort of thinks for a moment. Sort of see she like bites down on her thumbnail.
You fretting about love. That's your fretting face.
I'm sorry. Well, I would think it's awfully convenient as well, but they called me Starlight. And the only people to ever called me Starlight were the people at Hope's Respite.
There's no harm in meeting them.
No.
We'll
guess
just make
not.
sure that you're safe while you do it, okay? If you
Yeah.
want, that is.
I think I want to, but I don't know. I mean, what would I even say? I guess I
Where
have
the
a few
fuck have
days
you
to think
been?
about it. If they're going to be at the gala.
I mean, most of you could probably ask is, where the fuck have you been?
Point.
I guess so.
Like, anyone who has ever said, I think you know, I hope you understand why we did a thing, is just deflecting blame onto some other kind of situation and not realizing the fucked up thing that they did.
There are some difficult situations, though. Some things you wouldn't want to bring a child into.
You'd still think they would try to keep it in some contact.
You can
Oh,
see
that's a
Diana's
little
not
too
really
every
saying
year or
anything.
so?
She looks to just be thinking.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
some
Diana's
parents,
decision.
they just disown you for, you know.
I'm just going to keep out of this conversation. I do apologize.
She sort of snaps back to attention, hearing everything that everyone said, and she goes, I'm sorry, it's just a lot to think about. Again, I guess I do have a few days to think about it, though, huh?
It's a lot.
I have a question.
Yeah, of course.
Have you heard of these people before? Like, they're reaching out to you, but they send a wax seal with like an insignia. Are they, like, someone important?
I guess so. If they've been invited to the gala, they must be of some importance, but I don't really remember them.
Do you know if there's anyone at Hope's Respite who you could ask? Any records or anything?
I could probably go and ask.
We can start there.
Yeah, I think I want to do that. It's a bit of a... The rest of breakfast goes by. It's a bit quieter as this sort of news has sort of not tainted the air, but kind of soured the mood a little bit, as everyone's now sort of in thought about this. But the day is yours. You guys can do whatever you want. Diana is going to go to Hope's Respite if anybody wishes to go with.
Corey's definitely going.
Corey's definitely going, I figured. Anyone else?
Flip would like to go.
Flip would go? Okay.
Jericho would go.
Jericho would go? Okay. Anyone else?
Nah, he's curious. Corvin will go.
Corvin will go?
I'll tag along.
Okay. Sarah? Sarah?
What's going on? I had to step away to let the dogs out.
You're fine. The party is deciding who is going to Hope's Respite with Diana to see if they can learn anything about her parents.
Who's going so far?
Everyone except you currently, unless you decide to go.
I can go.
Okay. After breakfast, everyone sort of begins to gather their things, and Diana leads everyone through the city to a little orphanage on the hill known as Hope's Respite. It's not a very big orphanage, and it's definitely got a bit of age to it, but you can see it's still well taken care of. There are people around the grounds who seem to be like trimming hedges, sort of maintaining the grounds and the building itself. It actually looks like the building is going through a little bit of renovation at the moment. But you'll walk in, and as you walk in, there is a little, I say little, she's actually quite tall, an older woman behind the counter who sort of sees you all come in and goes, "Well, hello! What can I help you kind folks with?" Diana sort of walks up and goes, "Hi, I'm here to speak to Geraldine." "Geraldine? Yes, I'll go fetch her for you." "Thank you." And as the woman walks out, Diana sort of turns around to the rest of you. "Geraldine is the woman who took care of me most while I was here. I'm actually surprised that Harriet didn't recognize me just now."
Did you interact a lot with her growing up?
I I guess I didn't interact with anyone as much as I interacted with Geraldine, though. I still occasionally keep in contact with Geraldine. But I guess it has been a few years since I've been here.
Corey kind of squeezes her hand. You
She
all
sort
right,
of...
love?
Say that again?
Just asking if she's alright.
She sort of gives a kind smile. She looks at you and she goes, I think so. It's just... It's weird being back, you know? For this reason, at least.
It looks like they're changing things. Does it look different than when you were here?
A little bit. I remember that the floorboards here have definitely changed. I remember always walking through this hall and they would creak under your feet. You guys look down, the floorboards look like they've been recently put in. Like, sometime within the past couple years. As Diana says that, you all hear another voice. Yes, the floorboards on the third step would also creak as well. We've changed those as well. Hello, Diana. She turns and there's another older woman who is a bit heftier in size. She's got like strong arms though and a kind smile. Her hair's tied back in a gray bun. She goes, Diana turns to her and goes, Geraldine. They both sort of come up and give each other a hug. So good to see you. It's good to see you as well, my dear. I didn't expect to see you here again. Yes, I had a couple questions to ask you. I got a letter in the mail. You say no more, my dear. Come. You and your friends are welcome in my office. Maybe, she kind of looks at your group. Maybe a bit tight, but I think we can make do. Come. Sort of waves you all over. She has now taken Diana by the hand and is guiding her down the hall.
Corey kind of squints at her.
How dare this old lady hold my girlfriend's hand?
I was holding her hand. Now she's not holding my hand. My hand's empty and I hate it.
Hold your own hand.
What now?
Nothing.
What?
Moving on.
Little shit.
You can hold a sword.
Geraldine behind the counter goes, I'll hold your hand if you wish, dear.
Who the fuck's she talking to?
You.
Darn, I didn't say any of that.
Oh, you did. I guess that's a good point. You didn't say any of that out loud. Never mind. Ignore me.
She just kind of looks at her hand now that it's empty. Kind of grumbles a little bit and then just puts it back down. Just, meh.
You all are guided down the hall, and as you all are guided down the hall, you look in some of the rooms as you pass by to different... Sorry, I have to sneeze. To different, like, a variety of rooms. There's a bedroom, there's, like, what looks to be a playroom, there's a small dining room, and as you look through these rooms, you see that there are a quite large collection of children, all various races, and eventually you get to... Excuse me. Give me 1 second. Eventually you get down to the end of the hall where there is a small office. It's not very big at all. It looks like there's just barely enough room for your group. Rovan, you in fact have to stand in the hallway, like in the doorway, because there's just not enough room in this office.
Oh.
Also, above game, Sarah did have to drop, unfortunately. Just stuff going on at home, but they are here in spirit.
Gotcha.
They sent me a message. It was actually one of the moments why I had to pause, because I was answering that back. Hello, Nug!
Okay.
The pup is here. He heard about orphans. And said, "Oh, tasty orphans."
No! I know which TikTok that was, you bitch!
Mmm.
Anyways.
Not the orphans.
Not the orphans. In this room, there's only... there are 2 chairs on the other side of the desk. There's... Harriet sits down... Harriet was the other woman. Geraldine sits down on one side of the table, and Diana sits down in the other. But there is an open chair if somebody else wishes to sit down.
Dibs.
Kind of what I figured.
Shut up, she wants to hold... Oh my god, my fucking brain just spazzed out.
It's okay, mine's been doing it for a few minutes.
We get it, you're dating. No, I'm kidding. No.
Yeah! Sit over there, you single schmucks!
Ah.
No, I'm joking. We tried, just the one that we tried turned out to be evil.
No. I'm still working on it.
Evil?
So.
A bitch?
No, she is.
Yep.
Diana.
No. Corey just makes a point to quickly make a beeline for the chair. Just eyes on Diana.
Diana takes out the letter and slides it to Geraldine. I got this letter, this morning. Geraldine puts on her reading glasses and she looks it over. Oh, I see. Finally got in touch, huh? It's about time. She looks back up at Diana. Bellhorns, yes. Your parents dropped you off so long ago. Yes, I was wondering if you could tell me about them. Well, I don't know what they're doing now. They have this prestigious symbol, it seems. She says, sort of gesturing at the seal on the letter. But... What's up, Corbin?
Corbin would just kind of pipe up. Oh, the Bellhorns a, prestigious family or something?
Well, I remember when the night that they dropped you off, it looked like they were going somewhere. It looked like they were getting ready to leave town. I don't remember all too much. I just remember them stating that they had to leave you here, that they couldn't take you with. They didn't exactly say why. They didn't explain, but when I looked at them, I could tell that they were desperate. I could tell that they had many things weighing on their minds, but they never explained it to me. I never got the chance to ask either. They practically shoved you in my arms and then almost ran away scared. Diana, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You seem surprised by the quality of that seal. Did they look, I guess, not well off when you saw them? I realize it's a hard question to ask. It being
No, you're
a
fine.
while ago.
They didn't look like they were in the best of states. They didn't have much with them. Again, it looked like they were desperate, but if I were to take a guess, I would say they didn't have much going for them at the moment. At the time, I sort of played it off, but eventually I began to think more and more about it, and it was a bit strange. But parents, they are willing to get back in contact with you, and if they have whatever, she says, sort of gesturing the letter again, the hope is that they are willing to make amends, and assuming they explain to you what happened, you could find closure. Diana sort of looks at her, almost not disappointed, but kind of looks at her with a slight frown and goes, okay. Well, do you know anything else? And Geraldine goes, I wish I had more to tell you, my dear. I really do. But at least they're willing to get back in contact with you, even if it is after so long. Diana goes, yeah, I guess so. Just wish I had more answers, you know? Geraldine sort of slides the letter back towards Diana and goes, you will, dear. You will. Don't worry. And truth be told, they may not be the answers you're looking for, but an answer is an answer all the same. Frankly, I just wish I had more to tell you. Diana looks at her and goes, it's alright. Thank you anyway for telling me what you know. Honestly, that's more than I knew to begin with. You're very welcome, dear. And if I think of anything else, I'll get in contact with you somehow. You're still staying at the castle, right? Yes. I don't know if you heard the news. Yes, you're the lad for Archpriest, aren't you? I completely slipped my mind. Congratulations, my dear. Thank you. Are you going to be staying at the Echo Dea then? I don't know yet. Well, if you are, I will make sure and come and see you as often as I can. I would greatly appreciate that, Geraldine. Of course. And, this was your home for a certain amount of time. If you need anything from me, or even if you just need to talk again, you know where to find me. Thank you, Geraldine. The rest of you have a very dear friend here. She kind of locks eyes with you, Corey, for a moment. She smiles. And she goes, you all make sure to take care of her, okay?
Corey gives her a very firm look with a smile. I will.
I mean, if we're being completely fair, she's the one who's taking care of us.
Also true.
Oh, I'm sure. You say that she first learned about her proficiency in magic. Yeah. Cast my very first cantrip right here. In this office. After I got in trouble for bringing in what was it, a cat? It was a cat, yes. That poor cat. What happened to that cat? Well, if I recall, the cat was on death's door when you brought it in. And at the time, I told you that we would take care of it. But darling, tell you the truth, I told you that cat ran away. That cat died before I even got it in the bath. It was very unfortunate. Diana sort of looks at her. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, it's fine. You always wanted to help whoever you came across, and I find that so admirable, even now.
Oh, he's kind of glaring at the old lady now.
Jesus.
She just made Diana sad!
Gee.
When she's already in a delicate state, yes, she's mad! She's giving her, fine, she's giving her a more, half glare, more, a what the fuck face. Why?
Geraldine does look at her and go, We did try our best with the cat, though. It's unfortunate. Asura looks at her and goes, yeah, as I grew up, I kind of figured it was something along those lines. I always thought it was a bit convenient that it ran away as soon as it was out of my sight, but guess not everything can be helped, huh? No. No, I can't. But I know you're doing your darndest to help whoever you can. Diana, you are one of the most generous and kind people I've ever met. Even now. I know you're going to do great things as Archpriest. Just keep your head high, dear. Diana sort of looks at her and goes, I will. Thank you, Geraldine. Of course. And like I said, you'll always have a home here if you need it. Diana sort of quietly goes, well, I don't really have anything else if we're alright to go.
Well, barring any more sad developments, she gives a pointed look at the old lady. What was Diana like as a kid?
Oh, she was a dear. Never got in trouble, never was a miscreant like some of the other kids here. You remember Tommy, right? I do remember Tommy. What happened to Tommy? Tommy? I learned just the other day. Tommy got arrested recently for trying to steal another family's dog. He what? I know. I'm very glad you did not end up like him. He was a good boy, but he was always getting himself into trouble with the silliest things I never quite understood. Never quite got a read on that boy.
Corey kind of looks over to Diana. Ah, so you were always a nerd.
Sort of shoves
gives
you.
her kind of a cheeky smile.
She sort of smiles, sort of shoves you. Diana always had a nose in books. She was always quiet, always kind. Always tried to help those who had managed to hurt themselves or gotten in trouble, or even just sad. Always lent a helping hand when it was needed. I admire that so much about you, Diana. Truly, I wish we had more people like you. Diana sort of smiles and goes, yeah, I'm trying my best. I really am. Like you said, not everything can be helped, but I'm doing what I can. I know you are, dear. You're doing a fine job, as you are. I'll be rooting for you the entire way. Thank you, Geraldine. Diana sort of takes a moment, looks around the room a bit more. You can see that this room is like one of the only rooms that hasn't been quite all that touched yet. But she looks around and she sort of takes a deep breath and she stands up and she goes, well, we won't hold you any longer. Thank you for speaking with us. Oh, of course. Please. You're more than welcome here, always. All of you. Any friend of Diana's is a friend of mine. And unless anyone else had any business here. Going once? Going twice?
Cora's gonna give her another half glare as they walk out.
Okay. As you all begin to walk out of the building, Diana goes, well, I didn't get the answers I needed, but sort of looks up at the building as you guys sort of leave. I think it was good to come back here. It's been too long.
You at least know that they didn't. At least in part of the note that said they didn't want to give you up was truthful in a way, since she said they looked a little desperate.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
I have a theory that they were probably going to do something very risky to become a bit more prominent, but they didn't want to drag you in with them.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully. But thank you all for coming here with me.
Of course, love.
You were there for kind of just like looks towards the group. Just about everyone else's lowest part, so.
I guess so. Geraldine did have a point. I've always given out a helping hand when it's needed.
With your nose in books all of your life.
Hey.
Hopefully you're smart enough. Hey.
Hey.
Hopefully you're smart enough to know how to ask for help when you need it. Because we'll more than give it to you, love.
I appreciate that. Thank you. She sort of leans over and gives you a kiss on the cheek. Now, let's go do something a bit less sad. Please. Please.
You want to see if me or Vaughn can start another bar fight?
Not particularly, but if that's less sad, then sure, I guess so.
Am I gonna have to break out the dogs again?
Break out what?
I'm in.
Break out the dogs.
What dogs? What?
Therapy dogs.
The puppies.
Yes.
Therapy dogs.
Maybe.
I
I'll
would
try and keep it from me.
love a dog, actually, right now.
Thinks about it for a second. Tries to decide what of the 3 different ways what could give her a dog.
Dog time. Pooch time. If only you had 2 druids in the group.
For doggo.
Yeah.
One big dog.
Okay, but does she want her girlfriend transformed into a dog? Or a summoned pupper?
Oh?
Conjured
The
animals.
decision was made.
How many pups are you spawning?
Technically, I could make 8. I think we'll just make 1.
I'll
Really?
allow you to just do the 1.
Yeah. I'll just give Diana a adorable. I don't know the breed. Someone help me out. I know it's. I forget what the type of dog is. It's the type that Isabelle is. Animal Crossing.
Shih Tzu?
Is she a Shih Tzu?
No, I don't think she's a Shih Tzu. You have a
Her
bit more
dog is
fur.
Isabelle. Isabelle is a Shih Tzu.
She is! Aha!
Ah, holy shit.
Then I shall make a fluffy Shih Tzu for comforting Diana.
Okay. It sort of looks around, confused as it spawns, and then it looks up at Diana, gives a little yip, and Diana bends down and picks it up. Hello, little friend. Sort of begins to hold it close. Holds it in one hand, takes Corey's hand in the other.
Hell yeah.
And you guys go and cause a ruckus at a random bar somewhere in town.
Yeah.
At the first bar you see.
Hopefully not near
Hell
the
yeah.
docks.
Vaughn, let's go.
You guys go and cause havoc at, I believe the bar is the Blue Giant, yes. The one that you guys know you're good with.
Ah, sweet. Let's run that reputation. But, hey, Tar,
Yes.
random question.
Yes.
This bar wouldn't be near the docks, would it?
No.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
What the fuck have you done to piss off a water creature?
Let's just say I don't. You know what? Let's.
Well, you see,
Not
He's
pissing
after
off
the
someone.
deadliest creature of all, woman.
see,
Not pissing her off.
sometimes whenever you drink from the wrong fountain, it kind of backfires. No,
There's a false
mean-
Hydra involved. It's a whole thing.
I mean, to be fair, I think he actually would know about nymphs.
Make me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Let's find out.
Figure since they were fey beings. Hit.
Oh yeah, they are Fey beings. I'll give you advantage.
9. Oh, okay. Nine.
Nah.
You know enough about them to know, like, don't fuck with water, essentially.
Yeah.
You know the general knowledge of, you know, nymphs kind of suck.
Emphasis on fuck. I mean, what?
But
For fucking K.
to make sure we have enough time for the rest of our game, for the rest of what I wanted to do for us today, we're going to go ahead and regress to the last day before the Asterios Winter Gala. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Spa Day.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Spa day!
Spa Day! So, on that note, you guys all, around midday, gather up and you go out to a group bathhouse, or the city bathhouse, where you all are able to get a private bath for your group. Another big bath, and you guys look around and you can see that this bathhouse is it's, dark isn't the right word, but it's what's the word? Not gloomy. It's a
Fair.
bit dim in here, in this room. And you can see that the lights in this room actually emerge from the water itself. You got essentially the pool with the lights in it. And that's the majority of the room's light.
It's actually kind of cool, though. Holy shit.
Neat.
The walls are set up in a way so you can actually see the reflection of the water on the ceiling and the walls. So
Nice.
you actually have like these cool patterns that are moving across the walls and the ceiling as you guys are in the bath. You guys all pile into the bath, and it is warm. You guys have a variety of bath goods that you can do things with, such as like bubble bath. You guys got an assortment of drinks. But the big thing is the bath itself. The water is nice and hot.
I'm putting two cucumbers over my eyes, putting a nice little face algae mask on top, and I'm gonna be sipping a strawberry daiquiri. Preferably with a bath bomb dropped in.
Yes.
Was Ravon with us when we had the first spa day?
It was in
Nope.
Dawnfeld. Ravon was not there.
No, he was not.
Not there.
It was everyone except Ravon.
Yeah.
Yep. I did not exist.
Not yet.
Hope you didn't.
Can't
But now you do.
believe
I
Ravon
was
is
in the
2 months
void.
old.
And they allowed me to drink. They never checked my ID card.
Well, to be fair, you're like gigantic.
An actual baby.
You look over 24.
It's a good thing they never asked my real name. Who names their kid Andre?
A lot of people, actually.
God damn it.
Anyway, so Corvin would actually try and get like a thing of oh god, what would it be? whatever the equivalent of sake would be for the tub.
Okay.
Because why not?
Yeah. And they did tell you all that if you need anybody to come in and either do treatments for you or whatever, they do have those services available. It is a bathhouse, but it acts more as like a spa.
Gosh.
Oh.
Massage.
And no bath is complete without
Bubbles.
Sauna? Rubber ducky?
Bubbles.
ice rubber duckies.
Ice rubber ducky.
Yo!
I'm sorry I've been quiet, by the way. I've had the sneeze like in the back of my nose for a bit.
You okay? If you gotta sneeze.
Well, I keep thinking I have to sneeze, and then it fucking runs away like, hee! It does like the fucking Zoidberg thing. Yeah.
God, that's giving me Left 4 Dead 2 nightmares.
What, you didn't like the Zoidbergs?
Oh my god, I still love it. But when you're surrounded by Zoidberg, it becomes a bad time.
So
Better than the end.
the bath is now filled with sparkles and mystical colors via the bath bomb, as well as
Bubbles.
ice duckies and bubbles.
Boy, that brings back memories.
Mm-hmm. Squints at Flit.
Quack.
Flit, you see that Toshi is like, he comes up to the edge of the water, and he sees the bubbles, and he mlems the bubbles. And then he looks at it, and he looks at you, and he mlems the bubbles again.
Aww.
Aww. Like, what do I say to
Should I
that?
go see this?
I would say yes, but since there's bubbles all throughout the bath, I would say make me a perception check.
Okay.
What the fuck are you trying to look at?
He's trying to look at Toshi.
Also, who is Toshi again?
Toshi is Flit's lizard that she got from Reno, her magical lizard. Above game, I think Punk has only been here for like 1 or 2 sessions in between when Flit got the lizard and
Oh, right.
and to this point. Because Punk wasn't there when Flit got Toshi, and Punk has missed 2 other sessions. So yeah, Punk has only been in a session with Toshi like once or twice.
That's right.
15, by the way.
15? You do see that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Jericho.
Yoshi.
Jericho is going to walk up to Flit and Toshi, and being part lizard himself, he is going to reluctantly say, "Okay, Flit, okay, oh god, I can't believe I'm about to ask this, but how does one limb?"
Oh. I knew you were one of us, Jericho. Aggressive hug.
You see Toshi latches onto Jericho's face. Jericho, there's a lizard on your face, and you see Toshi looks at you dead in the eyes and limbs like right between your eyes.
No! What? Stop it! No!
Why did I imagine Toshi just jumping up onto the face like a face hugger? Just
Yeah,
going,
pretty
Same.
much.
"Mwah."
That was pretty much what he did.
Ah shit.
Okay,
We're in Wayland Yutani spa.
Ah, fuck.
Ah, motherfucker.
okay, so Jericho is going to lightly try and pick Toshi off from his face, and going to reluctantly attempt to mlem one of the bubbles.
You're going to mlem the bubbles?
Yep.
First, make me
That's
a
a bold
performance
strategy,
check
Cop.
for proper mlem.
That's a
Proper
bold
mlem
strategy, Cod.
technique. It's a bold strategy, yes.
Okay, Flit. I'm doing this. I'm doing this for you, by the way. I want you to know that I'm supportive of your mlemming.
It's like a dad trying to connect with his teenage daughter.
So I am now going to attempt to mlem.
I'm gonna, as the kids say, mlem.
I too would like to do this thing called mlemming.
How's it going, fellow lizards?
How's it go, my fellow lizard leaguers?
Oh fuck!
But for the lizards. Okay.
Give me a performance check to see how well you
Oh
mlem.
boy. My performance is 0.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was almost
babe.
a 16.
It almost. Fuck you, dice.
So,
Damn it.
Flay, you watch as Jericho sort of casually just takes his tongue and just scoops a whole bunch of bubbles onto his tongue and then puts them in his mouth. Jericho, you immediately realize, that was a bad idea, as you just put a bunch of soap in your mouth.
That's not lemming. That's just licking. Here, watch me.
What's the difference?
Everything. It was very long and drawn out. Lemming is quick and accurate.
Precise.
Them.
Are you mlemming bubbles, Flit?
I'm going to quickly mlem a bubble.
A bubble, okay. Jericho, you watch as Flit, with precision, grace and precision, sort of begins just like popping singular bubbles in the air with her tongue. Very quick movements.
Okay, let me try again.
Give me another performance check. I'll give you advantage since you've now had a proper demonstration.
It's a 14, okay.
You get advantage.
Go for the net. Go for the net.
Ah, yes.
Go for it!
Finish for the crit.
Come on. Oh,
Damn
Crit!
it.
Ah,
Oh,
aw.
14.
I rolled twice by accident.
It's
Yep.
Oh,
it's
weird.
good enough. You had to get real close to pile bubbles because your tongue is not nearly as long as Flit's,
yeah.
but you do manage to mlem the bubbles without actually getting any in your mouth.
Oh, so that's how you do it. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I like
How
I like the image of the rest of the party watching these 3 lizards on one edge of the pool just tonguing a bunch of bubbles.
Puts back the one cucumber back over his eye and starts sipping the strawberry daiquiri going. Damn millennials.
I like this. Damn millennials.
Millennials?
I hate you.
Ah. That's
Okay, so
it's unfortunate I
This
can't give
session, 'cause
myself
Tart ruined
inspiration.
everything.
you don't need to. Gray already
Same.
has it.
Hey, I'll take it.
Oh man.
That's
Oh,
what we're
we're
calling the
gonna-
session because Tart ruined everything.
We're gonna die next episode,
Bitch.
aren't we?
Yes.
We'll find out.
Shit.
So
So-
CG.
Curse of Siege.
Uh. So. Ever since Jericho told you that Lemming was weird, I had the idea to eventually try to like limb with you just to like show that he actually supports you.
Jericho's been doing it in private. He's been
Practicing.
trying to learn.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You're practicing the one.
That's great, and I've got a hilarious ending bit to this if you'll allow it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, like, that was great, Jericho, but now, let's try some hard mode. And
What?
Wait, what?
Hard mode.
Oh no.
I'm going to make an ice cube. Now lem this without your tongue getting stuck.
Oh shit.
Split. You're aware that my breath is lightning, right?
That sounds like the mood of a quitter.
God.
That's quitter talk. Flit, you watch Toshi come over, and he sees the ice cube and he stares at it for a moment, and he mlems it. His tongue gets stuck.
No.
Now that's what you're.
Oh no.
That's what you're not supposed to do. I'm gonna shape water a little hole and melt the ice.
Remember they raised no bitch.
He sort of, as his tongue gets stuck, he didn't really like react to it at all either. He just sort of stood there while his tongue was attached to it, just like, oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So. All right. So. Mama Zaresh didn't raise no bitch, so I'm going to attempt to limb the ice.
Okay. Make me a performance
She
check.
didn't hatch no bitch.
Damn.
Come on, damn it. 12.
12 is not enough as you mlem
Why do
it.
you want to do that?
Bleh. Oh. Oh.
You mlem it and your tongue gets stuck for a moment, but it does sort of come undone as the heat from the room and your tongue does melt the ice a little bit.
Oh.
Also, I like the idea that Flip made an ice cube instead of just grabbing an ice duck.
Yeah.
That's dead.
Okay, and scene.
And see.
The rest of you sort of, for the next few moments, see Flit coaching Jericho as to how to mlem ice without getting his tongue stuck. Corey, Diana sort of leans up against you and she goes, "This is nice." She also has cucumbers
Got
over her
shoulder
eyes.
Massage.
What's up?
I got her shoulder massage.
Yeah, you would have gotten it by this point. I'll say you guys have been in here for a little bit of time at this point.
Yeah. She's got her like nose like just under the water. She's just vibing. She's honestly like the capybara, like with like an orange on its head.
Mm,
No, fuck
yeah.
it. She's got an orange on her head.
yeah,
as we say, that's currently Corbin right now with his hair kind of hanging off the out of the tub.
Corey's just hair is like in it, and she just her eyes are just peeking out of the water with an orange on her head. She just looks at her. She's like, yeah, it is.
She tried to lean up against you, and then she realized that you weren't like fully up, and so she sort of like removes one of the cucumbers and looks down at you and goes. She sort of smiles and she slowly slinks down into the water with you, and so she is now like just got her face above the water.
Comfy. Hey guys, let's just tell the gal to fuck off. This is nice.
I mean, the rest of you could. I literally cannot do that. And technically,
Just get
actually thinking
everyone
about it
else
now, I
who
don't
says
think
you
any
can't.
of you can. I don't think any of us
Why?
can. Because we're part
Okay,
of the
we just
guard.
get
We
all
have
the
to
big
be there.
wigs. We just get all the big wigs, and we get them their own bath. And then they'll realize they don't want to fucking leave, and we just stay here.
Forever.
We
Not
could
forever,
always
but
just
for a
mind our
while. This is
illusion
comfy as
stuff.
fuck.
Yeah, that's not forever. He's definitely going to get to most of us.
That's why there are cold drinks here, so you don't get dizzy and pass out.
I heard
You
that
think
there
we
is
could
also
just-
an ice bath somewhere in this place in case you want to do a bit of that.
Ravon
Man, I-
shoots up. Ice bath.
Yeah,
mean,
it's down the hall.
Corey opens her eyes, just kind of like looks at Diana. It's like, well, we have. Me and Flick could also turn this into an ice bath if you want, but I mean, it's
Please
kind of comfy.
I
form as
do
is.
not.
Please
Yeah,
don't.
exactly. It's comfy.
I will actually
Right.
break up with you if you do that.
Oh,
That's a big oof.
very big oof. Ravon,
No,
sake.
I'm kidding, of course, but
Mm.
for real, don't do that.
Ravon takes a little bit
And
of.
we went, I just said we could.
I know, and I'm still telling you, please don't.
Ravon pours a little bit of the sake into his strawberry daiquiri, grabs a towel, and heads to the cold bath.
Yeah, they got essentially tubs of ice that you can just sit in.
Ravon is going completely under.
It's an ice
Since
bath.
Ravon-
I know, and I'm a Goliath.
Yeah, it's nice.
So, since Ravon came from
Oh.
a hot tub going into an ice bath, how steamy is it right now?
Very.
The best part is, the cold never bothered me anymore.
You guys don't see Ravon for the rest of the afternoon.
Falls asleep inside the ice bath.
Yeah. Eventually... Actually, we'll do that later.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh no.
So, the rest of you enjoy the nice hot bath. You all get some proper massages done. You get like the hot stone treatment, aromatherapy, deep tissue massages for some of you, deep scale massages for others. You all get face like you all get like the face scrubs done. It's a very just calm, relaxing afternoon for everyone. Eventually, you all come to leave. You all go back to the castle and have a nice meal. And then, eventually, you all find your way into a long rest. We cut to Ravon, who around 11 o'clock, around, not 11 o'clock, not late, about 9 to 10 o'clock, Corey, Diana sort of leans over to you and goes, I feel like we forgot something. And then we cut over to Ravon, who you feel a tap on your shoulder, Ravon. Sort of waking you up. Sir? Sir?
Yes.
Sir, we're closing up.
Huh?
We're closing up.
Kind of just submarine pokes his head out from the ice, goes periscoping around. Wait, what time is it?
It's about 9 o'clock, sir.
Kind of looks up, still a little feeling that strawberry daiquiri. If I pay you a couple gold, would you let me stay here the rest of the night?
I would have to talk to my supervisor. I don't think we can do that.
Would you also accept the cheese wheel?
And on that note, we're gonna call that scene there. So,
You accept payment in cheese.
it's spicy cheese.
I mean, that wasn't a no.
Adding just a little bit of humor to the end of that scene. And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
and Schmuck. Let me find the song. There we go. As the day awakens, there's a different atmosphere in the air. While the main center, a celebration for the winter solstice, is in the castle itself, anyone who finds the time to explore the rest of the town would find it intricately decorated in fine blue streamers, caringly crafted snowflakes that hang on high. There's excitement in the city as folks appear to be celebrating. Children running around to the sound of music. The parents wearing a fine array of whites and blues. And looking into the massive courtyard in the center of the castle, there are plenty of tables and chairs set up. A stage has been built, as well as 2 bars, one on each side of the courtyard, which appear to be stocking up for the night. Many finely made decorations and strands of what are essentially Christmas lights form a layer of twinkling light above the area. You can also see that the main ballroom has been opened and is being prepared for the public. Each one of you is awakened by the sound of Gretya Merryhorn bursting into your rooms, laying your completely sealed outfits on your desks, and as she leaves each person's room, she calls, "Everyone loves a party!" And that is where we're going to end tonight.
All right.
Nice.
As we arrive on the day of the Asterios Winter Gala,
I'm scared.
next week you all have a party to attend. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. This was a lovely little session. Nothing bad happened this session. It was all good feels. A little bit of embarrassment on Rovan's part. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us tonight. You can find our dear friend Sarah, who did have to unfortunately leave early. You can find them at Wolfstalker16 on Twitch. Thank you, Punk. Where they were last doing Sea of Thieves.
Pirates!
Hooray!
The pirates who don't sing that fucking song.
CG may have lost internet.
I think I'm here.
Alive.
We can hear you.
I can hear you.
Try and do your day or your outro.
Okay. You can find me nowhere because I'm not much of a fan of the social media, but you can find me here every other Tuesday for The Curse of Strahd, which guys, what happened last time?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know, man. It's a crazy session, though.
Yeah, apparently.
I remember it being very unsettling, but Yeah, I don't have the foggiest what was happening.
I mean, like, it felt like there was some
Crazy, man.
clarity too.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird.
I don't know.
Crazy, man.
Maybe we should just rewatch it sometime. You know,
Maybe.
get some clarity.
Maybe that's for the best.
Yeah.
Other than that, I got a job. Yay!
Hooray!
Yeah.
Woo!
So-
Big Pog.
Yeah, it's a work from home job, so it should not interfere with D&D at all.
Hell yeah.
That's it for me.
Heck yeah. Punk. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at punkyarddog. This past weekend we just did my anniversary stream, a bit belated. This week we'll probably try and get a horror stream in, and then
Pog.
Saturday we'll be doing something else.
You can say it, Punk.
I'll be there for Tart's anniversary stream.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say, I announced it on the server earlier today. The Saturday, we're doing our 2-year affiliate anniversary stream. So that's big.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Well, that's news for later. J Frost, where can people find you?
You can follow me here at twitch.tv/jfrost747, where, thanks to the miracle of Amazon, I'm finally got some parts to do some better streams. So you expect a little bit more Valheim, Blood Bowl, Overwatch, and a couple surprise goodies coming soon.
Oh boy, we like goodies.
Well, I don't like surprises.
Too bad you're getting your surprise.
Is that all you got?
Yep.
Schmuck, where can people find you?
Oh. See. About that. You can find me at twitch.tv/thatoneschmuck01. The 01 is very important. Streams are going to be a bit scarce for a bit because, like CG, I also got a new job.
Heck yes.
I am no longer a broke bitch. I am now slightly less broke bitch. But yeah, the potential bad news though is that I'm unsure of how my schedule is going to be. So depending on how things go, I may not be able to play for a few games, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's life.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do plan on streaming tomorrow though. Probably going back to Yakuza 6.
Good game. Good game.
Yeah. So whenever I last left off, I think I got to chapter 2. So it's like,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Alright. Is that all you got?
Yes.
Alright. Joe, where can people find you, my mans?
Well, when I'm not being forgotten, looking at you, CG. Anyway, you can find me on Twitter at Cosguk, COSGUK, and on twitch.tv/Cosguk. Was streaming just yesterday with some Genshin Impact.
Says the last stream was Jack 2, but okay, I believe you.
I'm looking at
Are
Twitter,
they
I
from
don't
the
fucking know.
UK?
Maybe. Yes. Look, man, I'm also looking at. I was just looking at the fucking Twitter. I don't. I didn't think, hey, I should probably click on the link and not make an ass of myself. But fuck it.
Twitter.
What do you guess? Is that all you got, Joe?
The only thing I actually have to shill is just tune into Firing Line at twitch.tv/Dr_Caliban for the call out, because that's literally the only kind of contribution that I actually make lately. I'm fucking busy.
Being busy is okay, as long as you're making sure to take the time to take care of yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I have an Amazonian wife that looks at me if I don't, and you don't want that glaring at you. That shit's scary.
Is that all you got?
Hail Hydrate, yeah.
Hell Hydrate.
No hydrate.
Hell Hydrate. And of course, you can find me at twitch.tv/fartingtart. I do apologize for sort of falling apart a little bit with the narrative in the second half of the session. I don't know what the fuck happened to me on the break, but words were hard when we came back for some reason. But
It's okay.
English is very hard.
English is hard.
You earned it back with the millennials.
English hard? That's impossible.
Despite me, my brain not working so good in the second half of the session, I did still have a few good moments. And I will take that to my grave. But I, this week, am going to be continuing with Shantae Half Genie Hero, in which I'm going to be doing all the DLC for Shantae Half Genie Hero this week. I have it lined up for the next 3 days, but there's a chance it will not be the next 3 days, and it will likely be like 2. Depends on how quickly I'm able to get through it, but the plan is to get it done this week. And my schedule was a bit changed up this week. Instead of my day off being on Thursday, it's going to be on Friday, so that way I can have a day off before our 2-year affiliate anniversary stream on Saturday. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm excited nonetheless.
Yeah.
Getting over it. I'm kidding.
No, I already did that, and I will never do it again.
Oof.
It's just there to piss people off. That's all it does.
I know that I'm going to be doing It Takes Two with Punk, including maybe other games with friends, but I don't know what else I'm going to be doing before that. So, I will be figuring that out this week.
Yeah.
I also have a secret project in the works at the moment that I am excited about, but I can't talk about yet because it's still very bare bones right now. But, yeah. We are going to raid. Is Jake still alive? Jake is still alive.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Trials of Vados, let's go!
Trials of Vados. Trials of Vados. Go show Jake a little bit of love. Let him know who sent you. We will be back next week for episode 43 of War of the Shattered Sun, the Asterios Winter Gala. So, until then, ladies and gentlemen, and those of unspecified gender, remember, as always, Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, Asian Lives Matter, and most importantly, you matter. We love you all, and we'll see you all next week. Bye-bye!
Be safe!
Party's probably gonna die, we'll find out!
Bye. Don't die.